Yeah. Hello, everyone. How are you? Fine? Thank you. Welcome to the Backpack Comics YouTube channel stream. Yes, that is correct. I am Backpack Comics, and this is my YouTube channel stream. Happy birthday. Hello, birthday boy. Everyone. Hello, Gradient. Hello, Copper. It is indeed my birthday today. I know it's not my birthday today, but we're doing this stream a little bit early, just because I do have a little bit a lot. So how old are you? You're 12 now, right? No, I'm 8. Thank you, though. Ew, age regression. Ew. Yeah. Homeless age. You guys are fucking weed. Let me remove some of these panels so I can see the giant multiverse chat. Happy 40th birthday. God, no one knows my age anymore. That's awesome. That's homeless age. Yes, I'm the big 40 today. Big 40. That's what we're gonna be chugging at the function. 40s. That's I am sick. Maybe you guys could hear it in my voice, but I do not feel good no more. I don't feel good no more. What'd you get for Christmas? I got a lot of cool, yeah, sick. Actually, yeah, I got sick for Christmas. I got a bunch of new camping gear that I'm very, very happy with. I got this new clock that you guys can't see. I got these new lights that you guys can't see. I got, the knife's over yonder way. I keep it by the door in case we got any intruders. I got this cool camping knife that is really sick. It's very pretty. Can I show a knife on YouTube? Well, I mean, it's in its little holster, so this is all that you guys are gonna see. Real elk, everyone. Everybody say wow. It's real stag. Real stag. I don't mean to stagnate on the point. Anyway, let's read chat. Oh my god. Let's see. My hair is getting like attached to everything. I keep thinking it's cobwebs. Time to start writing that will, dude. Yes. Which backpacker will get the Backpack Comics family fortune? 40? I thought you were 8. Dude, I know, they grow up so fast, don't I? Oh, that's sick. Turned 40 and immediately got sick. My lung cancer. The crants gave me cancer. You can show a knife, you just can't use it. Well, I was gonna use it if I, took it out of its little case, so that sucks. Otherwise, I would have used it on someone. Oh, I should show it? It's a good idea then. So this is the knife. This is the Buckingham Palace 400 knife. They always have weird names like that, I swear to God. Jesus. It is actually the White Hunter. This is it, everyone. This is like, I feel like I'll get a new knife and it's like Finn's sword from Adventure Time, like I just use it for like a season and then there's a new one. Anyway, so now, wow. Oh, you're emo and I guess you're at that age now. Wow. Which backpacker will get the deed to the packatory? Probably you, since you help maintain the recording studio. It's true, Camuso cleans everything. Cleans all of my litter box and poop and stuff. Okay, let's see it. Whoa, very cool. So this knife was actually used. It's called the White Hunter because the society that used this knife was trying to regulate hunting. So it was. I'll explain a little bit more about the knife. It's very pretty though. It's like chrome looking, So essentially they were trying to make big game less of a thing. So they were trying to hunt less elephants. They were trying to hunt less, animals that are going extinct. This specific knife is modeled after the one in the 1960s. This knife was used in Vietnam. This isn't a combat knife, but a survival knife. There's many different things to this knife. So right here, this would be the part where you would, essentially this is for cutting into the animal. This is for skinning. This right here is for wood. It's got like a bulk right here that's for hammering. There isn't really a point to the knife, so it could be used to wedge in and pry something open. Bottle opener. This could be used to open cans. So it's really well versed. I don't need a combat knife. I need a survival knife for how much I go camping and rock hounding and all this other stuff. So this is more. Oh, and then in the 1970s, I think 1975, this was actually called the car knife because of how good it is to use to pry things. And I guess people kept this knife a lot in their car. Interesting, right? Like it's just like, you know, yeah, I don't know, history's mysteries, right? You a hunter now? Knife facts with Backpack Comics. Yeah, it's today's Knife Pack Comic Day. Backpack Comics is my favorite history teacher. If you grew out a beard, you'd look more like a hunter. God, I wish my genetics worked like that. Hashtag history. History pack. Thank you guys all for joining. Oh my god, I really feel like it's the day before my birthday. This is nice. We're drinking a nice ginger ale today for stream. This is actually helping my throat a lot, so you should probably drink it too. I swear to God, I get sick every... Yeah, dude, seriously. Like, I get, like, I get sick so often during history, or during, Christmas, and I really freaking hate that. Are you old enough to drink that yet? My gingered ale? My little 5-cent soda? Yes, I am. Crimboo. Crimboo. What did everybody get for Christmas? How did everybody celebrate? That's all I care about. This might be a fucking just chatting stream. Drink some tea and put some Vicks on. We did drink tea yesterday. I drank so much tea yesterday. It was tea and tequila. Well, yeah, I don't feel good. Thank you. So tequila like kills germs and stuff. That's all you need to know. So it was like this grand herbal tea with a lot of, well, there was like honey pack. The honey pack. There was honey in it, and I got this honey from like a natural honey. It was a little honey. What? It was like a farm or something, but there's like a huge honeycomb in there, and I want to melt down the honeycomb to turn it into beeswax so I can make candles, or I can make polishing for wood, because now I'm into woodworking. I think woodworking is like the coolest thing ever. Gluttony. Just dropping to say happy birthday. Hope you're taking care of yourself. Have a good stream, dude. Thank you, Ploop. It was really good to hear from you. I got FNAF merchandise because that's all people can think of to get me. Now that I'm complaining because I like all of it. That's sick though. In-depth lore drop on this specific knife. Remember when Backpack tried to say he didn't have falls through the backpack switch up trap? Just the No, you're working in the factory now. Bricky Pack slipped out. No, shut up. Yo, bird poop. No, I saw a meme recently that was like of the honey pack, so it was just on the forefront of my mind. Whoa, Mr. Poop. Whoa, poop a chair. But yeah, I've taken herbal precautions. We do all natural healing here, but sometimes that ain't enough, so I'm going to the store and getting Robitussin today. Robitussin? Robitussin. I like Robitussin more. But yeah, that's all that there really was for Christmas. Backpack's got to go to the vet after stream because this dog don't feel too good anymore. Backpack used his knowledge of Resident Evil to heal himself. It's true. Actually, my throat did feel really good after the tea, but I still had almost all of the sickness. So, still had almost all of that sickness. There we go. Now we got the live chat. Now we got it right here. I think it's gonna update, right? Yay! Herbal precautions, meaning freaky hunting packs. Did you finish Better Call Paul? No, we didn't. I finished it when it came out, but we have a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate spoilers here on the channel. There's a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate spoilers. Never Google your symptoms. Yeah, I know. They're telling me I have super cancer. Cancer that's strong enough to down an elk. Yeah. Have you seen Better Fuel Huel? Yeah, dude. Better Fuel Huel. Let's see how good God will be to me. So what game should we play, really? I guess it's like up to me. I haven't really made any decisions yet. So what we got in this like little indie catalog over here. We have that game, but I'm waiting. Better dial Lyle. No, Lyle. Leave Lyle out of this, dude. God, Lyle didn't even know any better. Let's see. Mayhaps. Let's get some indie slop. Let's get some indie slop going. Nothing screams Backpack's birthday like that. Like some indie I also got like this new like cable adapter for the computer that works really, really well, like extremely well. It's better than you could ever comprehend. Never mind. Okay, there we go. A birthday worthy game. A birthday worthy game. And how do you even find a birthday worthy game? What do you mean? What game should you play? I thought you had it planned out. No, I didn't. I woke up and that was it. Can we get some Daria core slop? Dude, Daria's so niche. What the hell? FNAF Boy 48 will be providing all the music for the party. Dude, I'm super down for that. I wish we could stream movies. Today seems like a little movie watch day. Did that like work, or am I like twipping? That didn't work, and I am twipping. They always tell you where you're me and FNAF Boy 48. My favorite kawaii. Yeah, today would be a good day to watch like The Dark Crystal or something. I make some Daria slop too. Daria, Jesus. I gotta fiddle with the wires really quick. I think it's just the hard drive is being a butt. You should low-key play the game Rabbit Hole. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe that would be a fun game. My favorite collab is Daria slop. I would make EDM slop as well. EDM slop is so fun to make. Woodstock's trying to take over. I know Woodstock's like getting PO'd that there's no games playing right now. If you stream a movie from YouTube Free Movies, I think they allow it. Oh, that's interesting. And it'd be free for my birthday. Yeah. Drop into the server when it's done. Yeah, dude, do that, please. Please, boss. Wow, it won't let me access my vast knowledge of hard drive. What else do I play? The speaker. I'm playing Halo 3 music right now. I fucking love Halo 3. Okay, well, let's try a different port just in case. it work? Did it work? No, it didn't. Okay, well, I'm pissed now that... Huh? No, it's not. I think it just needs like a more... I don't know. I think it needs to be like actually plugged into the computer.
Like in the back?
No, like on one of like the dedicated ports. I think that's why it's not working. So it's like, you know how there's like the 2 USB and then the 1 USB-C? Those are like the dedicated ones. I think it has to be plugged into that because I don't think there's enough power. I'm not sure. It's literally, it sounds like a bad lighter. It's like... No, it's plugged into the new port that I got. That's what I was trying to plug it into. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Drop it in the server when it's done. I actually have made most of the song already. I can post it. Yay. Yeah, post what you have so far. Is something wrong with your desktop? Yeah, probably. Everything. Everything's wrong. No. So let's do this. We're fiddling right now. We're fiddling. Fiddling with some fiddling. We're gonna do something that no one ever really seen before. There we go. I think everything's working now. Yay, okay, everything's working now. Everything is working. Very good, everyone. Very nice. If my head gets caught one more time, I swear God. I posted it, or well, Kissing did. The FNAF Boy 48, if you know. If you know, you know, really. That's really how it works around the Backpack Comics YouTube channel. The music here sounds like we're gearing up for war. It's working, yippee. Alright, guys. So now really... I forgot what I was gonna say. So, instead... we have a lot of slop to go through. Like, a lot of slop to go through. I forget that this is, like... You know, the internet's challenge, really, is, like, to get as much slop as we possibly can off of this computer. So let's just go in and hit sort 1, okay? We're gonna do these 3 games right here. We're getting Darius sloppy, dude. Hell yeah. Whatever happened to that show? I feel like it was so popular for so long, and like, no, I think it is still popular. I think it's just like cult classic, you know, like cult classic. Let's get these. Not chain though. Or wait, actually I should delete these games since I know that we're gonna be playing them. Let's do these ones. Oh, I have FNAF Plus? God damn. I might do that for a stream. That's a good idea. You have to plunge down rabbit hole. Rabbit hole. Rabbit. Yeah, we'll do rabbit hole. Let's do a dedicated stream for rabbit hole. I think I'm gonna, if it's one of those endless games, I think I might end up liking it too much and I might occupy like a whole stream. Because that's usually what happens if I become a little too fond of a game. And people don't like it when I become a little too fond of a video game. People start to get a little rushed. Little start hurting. Okay, so we got some slop. Play the dinosaur game? What dinosaur game? Fair enough, you'll get lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. Let's go to the action screen, which I do have a macro for now. The Chrome one. Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Dude, did you see that? Took me like 8 seconds to get. That's funny. Okay, we're going to be playing this game, and it's called 6 Hot Bodies. 6 Hot Bodies. And I know we all like hot bodies around here. Whoops. Everything broke. No, it didn't. Let's do this. 6 Hot Bodies. And then we'll mute Halo's musics. And then we'll go and we'll play 6 hot bodies. 6 hot bodies. Just let me move this over. 6 hot boobies. Dude, maybe this is 6 hot bodies. I'm gonna go over here. Let's see how good this game will be to me. How many bodies? I lost count. I don't remember. Hello, Evil Twin. Happy birthday, Quantum. Hey, dude. How you doing? Welcome back. We're playing Indie Slop today for my birthday. We're going to see how good this is. Get off of me.
That was Discourse on the Dance Floor by DJ Big Cheese. Keep an eye out for that in your local stores. We're going to take a statement now from Officer Bog, the man responsible for uncovering 5 bodies, victims in a series.
How was your Christmas, Quantum? We didn't even ask as a collective. That steering wheel is a literal valve. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe this is going to be the best game we'll play all day. This might be the best game we'll play all day. Whoa. The gas station, of course, to gas up the car, right? You know? We're starting to get it. I'm starting to get it, at least. I do need to use the restroom more than anything in my life right now. Ida opened the door. How quaint. Ida flushed the toilet. Very good. You can't go in the women's restroom. That's against the law in a lot of countries. So let's not do that. Let's get... We have a little steering wheel. We've got a little gas. I'll pump it up. So where do I pay for such gas? Because gas ain't free around most parts. Who are you supposed to be? Oh, there we go. I'll open this door. I can't open that door. Let's see. 5 more dead. 5 hot bods? Maybe that's like the... God, there's like no snacks or anything, dude. I was kind of looking to like fuel up here, and now I can't really do that. Key's jammed. Is he invisible? Oh, he is invisible. An invisible man. You always hear about it. You never actually see it though. Oh, nice. 6 hot bodies. No, it's just called 6 bodies, but it's funny. Or if you say, oh my god. Sorry, I had stream delay. No, you're good, dude. Pump it up. Pump the jam. Shake it. That's an Adventure Time reference. Happy birthday, Backpack. Hope you have an awesome day. You deserve it. Thank you, Riddell. Oh my god, how have you been, dude? It's been a little bit. My Christmas was great. Hopefully yours is great as well. Thank you, dude. Oh shit, we're boarded in a little bit. I'm glad that your Christmas was good. Buddy Christmas. Can I pick up this key, please? The office key, of course. Gas Slenderman, find my 6 my 6 pumps. My 6 golden pumps. That's a little Fortnite song. Everybody knows that one. I'm sorry, I sound sick. Yay. How was your Christmas, Rudel.png? This does look like a Slenderman would take place. Merry Crisis. Turntech, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How was your Christmas? How was your Christmas? That's like the thing too, is like, I think December birthdays are the best birthdays because I don't know. Whenever somebody says I have a December birthday, I'm always like, I trust you a little bit more than I would usually trust someone else. But then you have the ultimate caveat, which is, these are your Christmas presents. They are also your birthday presents, and then you get a little lumped in. You get a little lumped in, and I ain't no LSP. I ain't no lumpy space princess, so you can't lump me into things. I don't want to be all lumped in on my birthday, no less. But yeah, I got like terminal cancer for my birthday. Glad to catch the stream. This kind of reminds me of Lost in Vivo. It does look like Lost in Vivo a little bit. That'd be a good ass stream. I'm doing you know, it's my birthday. I can just talk freely about everything right now. There's literally no punches to hold back on the day of my birth. On the day that I was conceived, on the day I was pushed out of a Salina, which is short for, well, you could put two and two together. Slagina. Flamina. Vagina. 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 Where am I? There was like a scary noise that happened. I don't really know what's going on, though. Good. I had a grand time with the fam. I'm actually just finishing up my mom's cardigan because I didn't. Oh, dude, I forgot you're fucking talented. God, that's so cool to have a Riddell original. A Riddell original, everyone. Audience applause. I need a soundboard. That's what I should have for. I wonder how many times I've mentioned the game in past streams. Lost in Viva. Lost in Vivas. I love Lost in Vivas. Vivas and Vuthead. Grand time with the fam. I'm glad everyone had a grand time with the fam. I like this Christmas. Lost in Beppis. Lost in Beepis. Granddad. We're just saying random shit now. What the fudge? Lost in Vivo and Spooky Jump Scares Mansion's Most of Horror is the most mentioned horror games I've ever encountered in my life. Is the most, you know what I'm saying? The Fleensteins, the Fleenstons. Yeah, I actually am planning a Lost in Vivo video. Because I, you know, that game is fucking amazing. But what the H? Okay, that was kind of weird. I don't really know what to make of that. So what is he's just kind of like shirtless and hot? Is that the other hot bod? Is that the point of the game? Like you never know. You can't assume things like that because if you say somebody has a hot bod and they, you know, they don't want to talk about their bod, then you know it's this whole thing. There's so many loops you have to jump through as being a YouTuber that you guys just couldn't understand. Just couldn't understand. That jump scare didn't get me. I don't think it got anyone. I have so many friends born in December. Actually, Lamel, proven to be a good month. Yay, good month approved. When's your birthday, Riddell? What? Let's be space racist and judge everybody's signs. What's your name? What's your sign? So we found 2 bodies so far. Oh, that actually did make me jump. I will admit that did make me jump a little bit. I just like that he's like smiling. He seems really happy to be a part of this stream. Everybody, birth month now. This is a mandatory backpack action. Let's see. Yeah, I'm planning a Lost in Vivo video, but there's like a collaboration portion to it, so I'm waiting a little bit on the other person's participation. Would you participate in this with me? So we're mostly... Yeah, it is gonna fuck my throat up, but it's my stream. It's my birthday. I get to do whatever voices I want. What is the screwdriver for? Has anyone been paying attention to this shit? I kind of don't care. But at the same time, I do want to beat it. Is there like an air vent somewhere? I don't know. Here, let's see. I'm a March gal. I don't remember what sign March is. Did you collab with the game creator? No, I didn't. October. Dude, October, yay. All my favorite people, dude, a lot of good people, October. I actually don't know anyone who was born in March. So March is very, very, March is a mystery to me. And I think that's just like, I think that's a cool thing. I think March mystery, you know? October overpowered October. Oh, hello. This guy's gonna try to freaking slime me. I don't want to get slimed. I got slimed. Ooh, that's a good month as well. Poptober, the mystery man. October's a good month. I like March. What is March? Let's look up your name, your sign. What's your name? What's your sign? March sign. Let's see if it's a sign I get along with or something. I don't know. Shit. All. Aries is March 21st. Or wait, Pisces or Aries? I fuck with a good Pisces. Aries? Yeah, no, I like Aries too. Yeah, I get along with them. um, marching through life at a moment. Isn't it Pisces? I'm an Aries. Marching through life at months. I read that twice, everyone. I think that deserves a round of applause. I imagine how much more annoying these streams would be if I had a soundboard. Like, imagine how much I would just like pay attention to that. Are you fucking kidding? They must not be because they did it. Aries are weak, boy. I love you. Imagine marching through life. I'm actually the very last day of March, so I'm very close to being an April Fool's joke. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's like actually crazy though. Like that'd be so cool. Could you imagine? My joke is oh wait, what's the thing? My life is like a fart. Fuck my big chungus life. I don't know. That's like the thing that's been I keep hearing in my little ear ducts recently. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. I'm glad we're making progress in this game that I'm gonna delete. You know? When there's a backpack comic soundboard, you have to include the Zumbo pack. That would be funny. Zumbo. What did that do? What did like actually though, what did that do? That probably opened the thingy, right? Like I'm not stupid. I don't think I'm stupid. If you guys think I'm stupid, that's fine. But I can never believe that I am truly stupid. Because to be truly stupid, well, you gotta jump through some hoops for that. Let's go over here and get like trapped in this little corner. Nice. Nice, dude. Nice. Stupid. Fungus, my chungus man. This game sucks. We got one more try. We got one more life on this, and then we're loading up. It's called 6 Hot Bods. We gotta try to at least finish it. We got Mr. Stoopy Goopy. Dude, please never say Stoopy Goopy's name out loud ever again. If you summon Stoopy Goopy on the birthday stream, bad things happen. That's right, everyone. Bad things can happen on the stream. We never hear about the bad things happening because I guard you guys. Like I keep every word safe. I keep every word safe from harm. But I assure you. Ah. That got me. Ah. 6 bodies, and so far we've only seen 2. It's been 2 minutes, GG, we were winning. This is stupid. This game sucks. Like, I mean, honest opinions about the game. Like, this kind of is booty. This kind of is booty. Like, it's not bad. Stylistic choices of him being like this 2D little creme brulee guy is like fine. I don't mind. But I just cannot get past the fact that he always knows where I am. Always knows where I am. And he is making me feel rather stupid. And this light is bright. Holy crap. The sun's light, everyone. Thank you, gosh, for the sun's light, really. The light of the sun, our Lord Jesus Creasels. I watched a Jesus movie recently. The Jesus movie was... it wasn't 6 Hot Bods, you know? Fuck, bitch. Whoa, the guy jump scaring you look like the naked guy from Smiling Friends. Holy shit, it does. That is a great fucking connection. Have they released any new episodes of Smiling Friends? I need to know. These are the questions that we need to know. I freaking love Smiling Friends, dude. I hope my cousin doesn't watch this stream. My cousin Dario is a big Smiling Friend head. And he loves Smiling Friends more than anything. And I got him a really nice birthday present that I'm gonna dox on stream right now. I got him a little Smiling Friends shirt. I really hope he likes it. And then he got me some stream games for Streamus. Okay, Alt F4. That was fun, right, guys? What do we give it out of 10? 0? Damn it. All right, well, we're deleting this game. This game goes into the trash bin. Next, we're doing a long walk home. Who doesn't love a long walk home? Honey, throw me a hair tie, please. I think my hair caught it. No, my hair caught it. Yeah. All right, a long dog bark. Let's get the hair up. We're getting serious now on the stream. This game gets a mad 10. Smiling Friends. When the friend smiles. I don't know. I've never watched this show. Copper, I feel like you would like it. It's cute how it's cute how queer and funny and silly. Homestuck is a webcomic about how people are introverts and not anything else. I've heard of Homestuck. I don't really know what it's about though. And then I read that. Okay, let's go to just not chatting. Let's go to like the game capture stuff. So this is called A Long Walk Home. So we're gonna have a long talk on this long walk. There's like not really any sound. I just know Alan. We are so fucked. But yeah, this game gets a how how funny, how silly, how cute, how queer. Oh, wow. This is... Whoa. I think I've played this for the channel before. Like, I'm almost 112% sure I've played this for the channel. So we're just gonna, I don't know, walk and talk. If you read it, you'll still not know. Damn, why this kind of look like Lost in Vivo? Why does this kind of look like Spooky's Lost in Vivo? Yeah, I'm excited to make that video. That video is gonna take a while though. There's a few videos that I've been working on, but I just like haven't really had the chance to finish recently. So I think that's what I'm gonna work on this New Year's week. Anyone's got any plans for New Year's week? No, I've already played this before. I'm not double dipping. A bitch doesn't double dip. I did not. That, just so you guys know, that's a very not good out of 10. It's not a not good out of 10. It's just it's a very walking simulator out of 10. I think that's like the perfect way to say that. A very walking simulator out of 10. Damn, that's really good. I really liked my little ginger ale. I'm going to wake up the next morning on New Year's. That's about it. I think I'm gonna wake up. I think I'm gonna wake up silly that day. Oh, I don't know why I thought that. Sorry, I got confused. It's very rare that I get confused on the stream, but I did get confused like just for a second. Everybody, keep it together now. Keep it together now. This one's called Asgard. Asgard's Fall. I don't really think this is a horror game. Don't know what to think of that, but I make the best EDM slap. Yay, EDM slap. What is this? Allowed? Yeah, I know. The Realm of Mortals where... Huh. Sure. I don't really know what this is. Asgard. No, not Buttgard. Oh, this is like a little... Oh, this is going to be fun. These are fun games. Because now I can literally just autopilot and talk. Those are the best games. Best games. EDM slap for New Year's. Fiery Rune, Thor's Wrath, or Thor's Hammer. Let's get the Wrath of Thor. Yeah. Whoa. You always hear about the Wrath of Thor. You never actually see it. So we're already like kind of making some good progress if you think about it. Okay, so it's like every few seconds. Whoa. Pierce chance, critical multiplier, cold damage, or ignite chance. Let's do critical strike multiplier. Oh, but I have to sacrifice little gems for it. Okay. I'll sacrifice a few gems for that. Right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Ooh, it looks cute. Wait, honestly, I might get this. I love it. It's free on Itchio. It's a free little Itchio, dude. Oh, Riddell, you should definitely show me the cardigan when you're done with it. I thought, dude, we have Kayla HP. They do crochet as well in the Discord, in the Backpack Comics YouTube channel Discord. They're updating. They made a giant like crochet blanket. It looks so cool, like so sick. You're in the Discord, right? I don't remember who's in the Discord or not. Invites to everyone. Happy birthday. I don't know. Have you ever played Dave the Diva? No, I haven't. I've been wanting to though. Everybody says that one's really good. Adds +4 damage to this ability, or this, or this. Shoots a slow-moving electrical pulse towards your target. Let's try this. The one that I didn't read. Oh shit, that's not WASD. That's anti-WASD. That's evil WASD, really. Whoa, that's epic. I like that. I keep getting hit because I'm stupid. Yes, I bet it's awesome. Let me check it out. Heck yeah. We have 50 points. Fire damage, max health, attack speed. Sacrifice blood to negate the cursed effect. What's my cursed effect? I'll sacrifice a little bit of stuff to not be cursed. I don't want to be cursed, you know? The newest EDM slap is on the channel. Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited to hear it. We'll take a little listen. Take a little listen. Yeah, this is like fun, legitimately. We can throw a dagger. Breath frost. Let's see what a little damage upgrade, a little dizzle upgrade. I should start making EDM slap again. Yay! Everybody's making new music. New Year's resolutions. That's what we really need to talk about. That's what I love spending my birthday doing, other than staying in bed and doing absolutely nothing, and then doing work, and then working. I got recently, and like it is childish vibes, but like too much side functions to keep track of. It's kind of overstimulating for me. That's how Fallout New Vegas is for me. I get really overstimulated with like all the choices. It's literally once you get to Caesar's Legion, then you get to the house stuff, and then you get to the NCR, the New California Republic. So that's usually the point where I stop playing Fallout New Vegas. I love Fallout New Vegas though, but it just overstimulates me. That's good to know that Dave the Diver's like that. Not sure if you've played Dredge. Dredge is kind of the same, where it's like they give you a little too much freedom and you're like, what are you doing? You know? Ooh, anti-wear. Oh, a dodge chance? I'll take a little chance for a dodge. I like a good dodge every now and again, you know? I love work. I love not working. It's fun. You gotta do a little work every now and again. There's a lot of videos I need to edit. Dude, if everything goes to plan, this will be the year of the backpackers. This will be the year of the backpackers if everything goes according to plan. I'm like confidently saying this. You gotta have a little confidence every now and again, you know? The hyper flippers, is that what those little like winged boys are called? The hyper flippers. Let's see. I could get a little upgrade. A little upgrade never hurt, no. Oh, I could reroll too. Huggin and Munnin calls Huggin and Munnin to come to your side, damaging energy. Sure, I want a Huggin and a Munnin. Good. Oh, they're little birds. I love birds. Lots more streams too. We still gotta beat what's it called? Alien Isolation. I'm traumatized to stream that game because of like all the fucking bugs we've been having on the channel with with the stream. I know it's not Alien Isolation's fault, but it just fucking freaks me the H out to God, I'm getting kind of grucked up right now. Oh, it's the Pegasus. Good thing they give us little apples. Little Eve's apples. Little Adam and Steve's apples. Let's see. Let's do a little sacrifice and then get some armor. How about that? a critical strike chance. Sorry, I'll read chat next upgrade segment. But yeah, I'm just scared of streaming because I'm like, oh, my stream's gonna go down for 12 days and 12 nights if I fucking do that again. Which I know it won't because I fixed everything, right? But hopefully, hopefully I don't do that no more. Hopefully I don't do that. Why are there reddest pawns now? The reddest pawns hurt the most too. I don't know if you guys have heard about the reddest pawns, but yeah, reddest pawns, not the best. Oh, wishlist the game on Steam. Oh, well, we won. Even Woodstock's kind of happy that we won the game because they, you know, we seldom do we ever win. That was really cool. I like that. All right, let's alt F4 out of this one. Asgard's Fall. This was actually very fun. Let me go up here. Me when I'm hyper flipping. No way, we need copper on that hyper flip arc. Yes, I haven't picked Dredge back up cause of it, but like the initial plot is fishing, which I kind of wish it just stuck to that. Yeah, dude, I do too. Whatever happened to good just like fishing sims? I wish I knew how to replicate the style. I just have no idea. I think I can show it. FL Studio isn't a bitch and crashes. Yes, backpack is so back. You're the backpack. I just noticed that the sound effect that plays when you pick up an upgrade we use for the neighbor and Hello Neighbor. I didn't know that. What is that game about? What is Hello Neighbor? I always hear about it. I never really knew what it was about. Like I know like what it is gameplay wise, but doesn't it have like similar lore to like FNAF and shit? What if it was called What's Good Neighbor? And then I shot him. He doesn't know I know this hack. What if Hello Neighbor was actually good? Isn't it shitty? Yeah, it is shitty, right? I think at MattPatGT will enjoy this. Mattpat's in the stream. Everyone say hi to MattPat. To Matthew Pitchuk. It's a game where you break into your neighbor's house after witnessing a child kidnapping. Jesus Christ. What the fuck, dude? I didn't expect that. Did you guys expect? I didn't expect that. That was scary. But yeah, Dredge, I was having so much fun playing Dredge, and I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, like I have it installed, but I'm playing it like a fishing game. Is this not showing up? Whoa, this is sick. Wait, guys, you gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. Why is it not picking up? I don't want to have to do the stupid screen not capture thing. A ton. Imagine if his name was Willard Atten. The British keep stealing from Sweden. His name is William Evening. Yeah, I think we are going to have to... No, it's picking up the game audio. Maybe it's just acting a little bit slow. I don't know. Let's just do this. There you guys go. Oh, that looks weird on the game capture. What the H? So this is... Chojiro, I think. Chojiro? Oh, it's fully 3D. You never see things that's a fully 3D anymore. And using the arrow keys. This is neat. What is this? What do you guys think this is? I watched FNAF 2. It was something. I did not like FNAF 2, dude. It was not very good at all. Can we get a 4D game? Yeah, can we? Whoa. A village burnt and dead horses. Negative 9,000 milli stream delay. You know what's gonna happen in 1 minute 30 seconds. Dude, look at, like, what is this place? What is this place? Stupidest fucking line ever made. Whoa. Should we go to tallest grass, probably? Or, yep, tallest grass. Did my character stop existing? Nope. I thought my... Who burned the village? I don't know, dude. We're gonna have to figure that out together. We're gonna have to really get to the bottom of this, like, samurai's journey, really. I like walking through this grass. We have a little, like, demon's mask on our butts. Ooh, cutscene? Uh-huh. The faceless bald, of course, dude. It's always a... Oh. Is he growing hair? No. The Trojan horse? Yeah, the Trojan horse. Wow, I've read about this once. My wooden blade. That was like almost too long. Oh. I'm kind of glad we didn't have to fight. The controls are kind of difficult. These camera angles remind me of an old Resident Evil. No, not the horse. Well, I mean, what did you guys think of that? That was pretty interesting. This felt like someone's college project. Someone's college project, anyone? I think so. I have a clock on my desk now, and I feel pretty cool that I know what time it is. So that was Chojiro. Yeah, that sucked. Oh no, my dish top. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Jesus. What'd you guys see? Be honest. No one. I hope they get an F. No. Oh, we're really getting into the crap now. Like, we're really getting into the crap now. Because these are like... These are starting to look beyond interesting. What's beyond interesting, you ask? Not interesting. I like cookies, and I like this song. I'm keeping the aspect ratio like this. Imagine like this was my layout, and then I had like a bunch of cool things. I would never, but you know. And the far off year of 2014, somewhere in the dark expanses of the galaxy, a cargo ship of the world's most cutting-edge cookie technology has gone missing. The distress beacon leads our hero to the site of a crash, teeming with malfunctioning security. Droid Robogramma's out for blood. Oh, was that the game? Yeah, dude. That one sucked. But this one might be better. Space jump, control, crouch, shift, run. Rules of being a hyperflip producer: produce hyperflip. 2 blank titles. Apparently a 30-second cutscene. Classes for your game now. Yeah, dude, seriously. 3. Alright, we got some cookies. Guess, I don't know. I didn't expect this. I thought this was going to be like a little shooter game. Those malfunctioning robogrammas will only see you when in the light. My sensors will blah blah blah. Okay.
You've been very naughty.
Okay, so we have to not do that. $90 for a cutscene generator. That was his class project. Are you kidding?
Those cookies will spoil your appetite.
No, they won't.
We know you're here somewhere, dearie. We know you're here somewhere, dearie. We're going to pinch those fleshy cheeks.
2014 was a big year for cookie tech. Yes, dude, it's true. They spent $90 for that. I remember Lamau. I remember. Dude, remember the great cookie war of 2014? When the crats and the the cookie joke. I'm done. I'm done with it. I could fuck up a good cookie right now. I have, you know, I might just have the supplies in my kitchen to make cookies. I've been wanting to make cookies so bad. I keep saying that and I keep not doing it. And like the perfect day arises where I'm sick. I'm actually sick. And I can actually make cookies. Because when you are sick, this is a little known fact. And I don't expect everyone to know this because, you know, it's not really knowledge that I would pass around just to anyone. But you guys seem cool enough. It is my birthday after all. Well, you know, adjacent. But I think, well, I know a secret to make the perfect cookies. Is that the Minecraft carpet texture? Yes, it is actually. Remember the gradient key, gradient key? Copper, I think those are supposed to be like steel plates, like the ones in buses. Oh. So again, little did anyone know, the best way to make cookies is actually being sick. The more sickness you could put into a cookie, the better it becomes. That's why my little chest itches. I got my necklaces in here. The more sickness, birthday cookie stream, dude, that would be fun. What happened in 2014 again? The cookie war, right? Remember like it was yesterday. Beanstalk. Imagine we get into Breaking Bad discussion again. I don't think my little palpitating heart could stand it being so sick and all. No, I could stand it a little bit. Let's get some of these cookies quick before Grandma Bot catches us. Before Grandma Bot. Before Grandmama. I think this is carpet. I can't tell, dude. This game looks a lot like, well, it looks a lot like Lost in Vivo. How many cookies do we need, dude? We're gonna have cookies for ever. But yeah, sickness is what make cookies really good. My walls are white. Wait, that sounds familiar. My Walter's white. My wallet's white. Uh-oh. Grandma Bot. Yeah, sickness is really good to put in cookies. I always cough into my cookie dough. I always spit in my cookie dough. I always throw up on my cookie dough. I always, you know how that shit goes. Do you know how that shit goes? What it do the sweets, my woes. You know how that shit goes. You know how that shit goes. What it do the sweets, what my what? Let me in. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, cookies. Wow. 7 granddad. 7 grandfather. Hey, you're venting. Dude. We're not venting. Fine. I legitimately do not think it's possible to get in here. Let's try to crouch glitch in here. It's all good, man. Thanks, dude. I think we're going to end up going through the wall if we just keep fucking around. Wait. Let's say that again. Say that one more freaking time. It's all good, man. So is this really like the peepest point of the game? I think it is. Man. Well. God damn, there's a lot of rooms. They really can't see me if I just get freaked out. Okay. Sick. We should just make name sound alikes because this one's this one's gonna put me to sleep. Walter. Walter, why are you white? Why is Walter white? Dude, fuck off. Are you kidding? Kid named Finger. Sick. Kid named Finger. What is it? Yeah, it would be 30, because 30 times 10, yeah. What are you guys' plans for the day? I think this is like a good as time as ever to ask a question like that, you know? What is wrong with you? Why are you blue? I think I'm almost done with this shit, you know? Like, I think we've collected enough cookies to just be happy. What if we did a little, what if we did like a little Discord live video of me making cookies? That would be fun, right? Guy's named Gust of... That's fucking funny. Okay, Cookie Heist was cute, but it was no magnum opus. It was no, you know, magnum opus. Let's try DNM. The Chicken Man? The Chicken Man? Sorry, I thought I saw the chicken man. The D's nuts, man. The Deets nuts. Thank you guys again for joining. A huge explosion rang out. Oh. Sorry, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this game. I think Cookie Heist was a little too much for us. I think Cookie Heist was a little too much. I think it was a little too much cookie, a little too much heist, you know. Gonna hang with a friend that came down for the holidays. Dude, Riddell, have fun. Thanks for joining, dude. That's what it stands for. Deets Nuts. DNM. Deets Nuts. Thanks, Riddell. Hope to hang out more this year. But enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. A huge explosion rang out, followed by the piercing sound of screeching metal. The crew struggled to maintain control of the ship as it lurched to one side. The cock was bathed in crimson light. Yeah. A little red cock. Yeah. Red rocket. A warning was flashing on the main screen. Stern damage. Critical. Chaos ensued. Personal belongings were flying around. Is this mouthwashing? Why'd you turn into Zealander? This is an Among Us visual novel. How does Zoolander sound? Chaos ensued. Personal belongings were flying around, smashing against the metal walls. No. What's Zoolander? Let's tap into our Zoolander. Sparks flew around, lighting the dim cockpit for a brief moment. Moment? Mogs you. Another explosion. The cock grew dark for a second, and then some of the light went back on. Whoa, this is pretty. Anna was sitting by the cock. Anna was sitting by the cock, everyone. Anna was sitting by the cock. We have to clip that. Yes, want to pop in the cord more. Yay. For sure, Riddell. Hell yeah, dude. We should dredge together. We should get overstimulated together. That's what Anna was. What? Anna was sitting by the cock's right side. She was frantically toggling all the switches in her vicinity, trying to stabilize the ship. Chad, don't clip that. With shaking hands in her face, white as cock. The girl did her best to stay calm. Cabron, I need to see your balls. Hector Salamanca. Let's be autistic together. Yay. Captain, the left cock bay is damaged. We have to. With the control stick tightly gripped, the Lazarus leaned forward and patted Anna on the shoulder. Keep calm, first mate. First time. Yes, Captain. My apologies. The captain's confident voice brought Anna back to her senses, and she managed to relax a little bit. We're relaxing a little bit. A third explosion caused the ship to drastically lose speed. Yeah, break their balls, crush them. Michael Afton in the... Dude, his part was so bad. Michael Afton's part was so bad. I wish they would have just waited, been patient with the movies. It wasn't even about FNAF 2. Let's get dredging, dude. Let's get dredging. Dude, we should have... If I could live stream IRL. If I could live stream IRL, oh my god, we would go camping. We would go camping together. With the no internet out there, we would go camping together. We should do a fishing stream. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. Catch and release stream. That would be amazing. Cooking stream, catch and release stream. Cooking stream at 4K. How about that? Cooking stream at 4K. Community night soon. I don't know. I gotta plan it out. Eso es algo magnífico. Download audio in season 4, episode 10. When Gustavo Fring took off his pants. Gustavo Fring, the chicken man? His first part was better than his last, I'll say. Dude, the big reveal sucked. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. A third explosion caused the ship to drastically lose speed. Second mate Joseph, who was sitting by the captain's left side, fell far from his chair with a rattling sound. They all look very similar. Captain, we're lacking engine power. He looked resolved and eager, even though his voice was trembling. The captain turned his gaze towards the second mate. He took a moment to decide on the further course of action and then proclaimed, "The stern compartment needs to be detached immediately." Captain, we're lagging. Are we really lagging? Yes, camping stream sounds epic. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be so much fun. Camping with the backpacks. Camping with the boy packs. The boys. Remember In Space with Markiplier? I remember In Space with Markiplier. I couldn't forget something like that. I was there. Yep. I was there. Joseph couldn't believe his ear holes. Detaching the stern compartment, but we can't just carry on. But Captain, it's in order. Joseph was shocked. Detaching the stern compartment meant abandoning all of the resources and artifacts they'd been gathering for almost 2 years. As the ship's captain, Lazarus should have been aware of that fact. Is the door open? The door's open. I need to close the door. I need to close the door, guys. Cooking stream I've always wanted to do. That'd be a fun stream to collab on. Like a collab cooking stream. We could make apple fritters or pies, something like that. That would be so fucking fun. Cooking stream would be so fun. You know, we should do another. Oh, dude, wait. We got to plan that out. Drawing memory from stream, dude. Or stream drawing memory from memory. That would be actually a lot of fun. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do it. Backpack should cook meth on stream. For the Breaking Bad discussion. Yeah, dude, we'll cook apple pies and meth. I'll do the meth. Rendo could do the apple pie fritters. I think I read that. At the same time, Joseph knew that the captains always put safety of the ship and the crew first. This is like Alien. This is 99.2% pure. Dude, I would make 99.8% pure. And it wouldn't be blue, it would be pink. It's a new color I invented. For him to make rash decisions. No, Joseph couldn't imagine that. Yes, sir. A few seconds later, the ship accelerated into space, leaving tons of precious cargo behind. I'm getting tired of the Zoolander thing. Baking from memory stream. Nothing would be edible. We can make mud. No. Drawing from memory would be a lot of fun, though. We should definitely plan that out. Tight. Found in the flower of Prinkthorn, Prinkanthemum. The ship was reaching its maximum speed. They should have shaken their pursuers off, but don't relax yet, first mate. Status report. What did her voice sound like? Do you guys remember? Out of 135 Phantom 4 vehicles found, 43 are still pursuing us. Anna's voice was trembling. Although the number of their pursuers had diminished, it was obvious that the situation remained critical. At the same time, Lazarus didn't even flinch. He stood firm like a rock, hands gripped the control stick. Anna scolded herself on the inside. Just like Joseph, she couldn't let herself doubt their captain, breaking his trust. Anna, our options. Those words lifted the spirits of the first mate. I suggest we use the photon gun. One careful blast at nearest phantoms might scare off the others. Still looking forward, Lazarus replied, "Allowed. Proceed first, Lazarus is one of those fucking lizard people. Me when I scold myself on the inside, Mark Zuckerbean. Wait, Anna. Joseph's sudden shout interrupted the captain. Captain, in these circumstances, I'd prefer to use the disintegrator. Its energy consumption is higher, but it would generate additional momentum, increasing our speed. Fighting would be pointless, and we don't stand a chance. We need to outpace them, and we should dub this. This should be a dub. Marcus thinks. Joseph's voice stopped short the moment he met his captain's gaze. The captain had a waiting look in his eyes. He was somewhat surprised, it seemed. Anna in turn, had mixed feelings. Joseph's idea could work out. But will a captain listen to Joseph, who was junior rank? I wouldn't listen to a junior rank. I'm just saying, I would not listen to a junior rank. I really wouldn't. We should do a snap cube. What's a snap cube? The dude who voiced Freddy in the FNAF 2 movie voiced the bloater from The Last of Us 2. Is that true, chat? I don't even know. That could be so fun. Very well. Prepare the disintegrator. Anna chose not to argue. Instead, she followed the orders without question. There was no question in that order, mind you. Silence fell on the cock. Even the roaring sound of the balls seemed to go quiet. The balls. Snapcube made that one Eggman dub meme. That would be fun. It's an entire like 2-hour video. You need to see it, dude. I know that video. Let's react to it. Let's have a reaction day. We should have a community night and just like a reaction night. I feel like that would be so chill. I want to finish games. I really, really fucking do. But it's just like sometimes we just need to relax a little bit. I feel like all we do is relax. That's fine. You haven't seen the Sonic Adventure 3 fan clubs by Snapcube? No. I have. I didn't know it was Snapcube. I don't think I've watched the full thing start to finish, but I've seen a lot of clips from Sonic Adventure 2. Procrastinate. I've seen it so many times I remember nearly every word. The crew is getting ready for the final decisive blow. Vine boom. Lazarus raised his fist. Still looking why I oughta. Still looking forward with confidence. That silent gesture told the crew to wait for his orders. Your tits are one polygon. Or wait. I've seen it so many times. I nearly know every word. Shadow the Hedgehog still top 2 dubs, and it's not number 2. Joseph was mumbling something silently while making strange gestures. One after another, he touches his forehead, belly, and shoulders. His forehead, belly, and shoulders with his fingers. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Once the preparations had been complete, Anna gave Lazarus an inquiring look. The captain was still standing with his back to the crew. Fire. I put hot sauce on everything. From Twinkies to milk. It's what I do. Hey, it's me, the devil. Like from the Bible? The ship shook and then roared, unleashing a deadly beam at the enemy. After checking the dashboard, Lazarus gave his crew the thumbs up. We're gaining speed. Great idea, Joseph. First mate. You have something to learn from this blastard. Anna ignored those words. Pointless arguing would only prove her lack of competence, or perhaps there was another reason. For Joseph, however, it was the greatest praise ever imaginable. The captain have scolded his superior for the first time ever, you know. Surprised they didn't cast you for Lucifer. Such a good delivery. Meanwhile, the beam's power had waned, and Anna had an opportunity to assess the situation. Captain, 7 out of 43 Phantom 4s have been destroyed. The others are moving at the same speed. So weird. So quirky. Like from the Bible? It's me, Satan, from the Bible. Like, that line is so iconic. Anna turned towards the captain, awaiting further orders. However, he remained silent and motionless. This bitch is motionless? Ugh. She knew what that meant. Lazarus was giving her free rein. Recharging the disintegrator. Ugh, she's so gross. From the Bible is so silly. Satan, the devil. It's me, Satan. I'm not. I've said it so many times. It's a vocal stem. After a few moments, the control panel blinked and a distinct sound informed Anna that the recharge process was complete. Ready to fire. Do not like Anna. Captain? Captain? Oh, she farted. That's so gross. Lazarus didn't reply. Adding that onto the Backpack Comics soundboard. Hell yeah, dude. Clip that. Clip that. I'm just kidding. Unable to move, he was staring at something in front of him. He suddenly clutched his head and lost balance, fell from the bridge right into his subordinate's feet. Dies? He did dies. He just did dies. Zoolander voice is perfect here. Anna abandoned her post without a second thought and rushed to his side. She pressed her cheek against the captain's still body. I almost read that as silly body because Riddell just said that. The Zoolander voice. Riddell, I think Riddell's back in time a little bit. Whoops. Sorry, Eggman, but new amendment. Die. Imagine dying. I couldn't imagine that. I really couldn't. Captain, are you alright? Joseph was about to dash towards the captain himself, but stopped at the right time. They were still being pursued, and he was now the only person who could control the ship. With an aching heart, Joseph jumped out of his seat and ran to the bridge. He took a firm grip of the captain's control stick, if you get what I mean. Lazarus was staring into space, ignoring Anna's screams. A bit of a time traveler. A bit of a time traveler, really. Blush gushed out of his nose and ears. His breathing was uneven. He wheezed and coughed. He was suffocating. Joseph, bring the first aid kit. Do something. Hurry. Shut up, bitch. I can't leave the control stick. The autopilot module has been destroyed. We'll lose control of the ship. See how drastic it is? The mouse freaked out. When the mouse gets scared, you know it's getting bad. I'm sorry, it's called a visual novel, and it's mostly a black screen. Indeed, one of the enemy's first shots hulled their right wing and had unfortunately destroyed the said module. You're upsetting that human sins. What's wrong with you? Shadow to the devil from the Bible. Shadow to the devil from the Bible. Dude, when Shadow was cast out of heaven and Adam and Sonic... Yeah, I've read the Bible a few times. The situation was getting worse. In a fit of anger, Anna pounded her fist. Boom, boom, boom. That's a Vine boom. Her fist into the metal floor. Adam and Peeves. Dude, Adam and Peeves. Meet Adam and Daquan. And Daquan drives an Ford F-150. Captain, I'll be right back. Don't die, please. Do you hear me? That hurt my back. How do these people do that for TikTok all the time? Like the little... it's great to meet you. You know what I mean? I'm like Gru, except I'm the one before Gru. I'm Egru. Got it. Adam and Sonic, the first ones to roam the earth. Sonic went fast, so Adam could commit original sin. I don't know. Maria. No, Sonic and Maria. Shadow and Maria, the first two humans. That's weird. After saying that, Anna hurried to the captain's cabin, stumbling over wires and debris scattered around. That was like a lesson. I would be intimidated. What is gonna happen to these little shit people? I'm actually low-key. I'm actually kind of invested. Sonic could run so that Adam could make up everything. Right? Please don't die. Okay, I wasn't trying to. Okay, I wasn't trying to. The universe is made of atoms. And those atoms are made of Sonics. Thanks for watching. One of the screens that still remained intact informed Joseph that the enemy phantoms were closing in. They were blurry red dots for now, but their silhouettes were becoming sharper with every passing second. Joseph looked at Lazarus, who was lying in a pool of his own blood. He felt his chest tighten. Woodstock is the true god of our universe. Is that true, Woodstock? Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep. He was unable to to help his captain in the moment when he needed it most. Joseph grasped the control stick with all his strength. Just, you know, the situation became completely hopeless. Now that the captain was at death's door, and the phantoms, is this a JoJo reference? Phantom, death, door? We don't know. Almost caught up with them. It dawned on Joseph that they were done for. He's tired from carrying the channel on his back. Another easy entry. Boob. Boob. Shelly. Hello. Hello. Shelly? I remember you. Welcome back, Pack. Oh my god. I remember Shelly. I don't know why, like, dude, I'm like a dementia patient. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Shelly, how have you been? Oh my god, welcome to the Backpack Comics YouTube channel stream. Everything's changed since you went into cryogenic sleep. You are the back to my pack. That's cute. That'd be a good Valentine's card. I'm stealing that, Copper. I hope you know that. Do you see her? Huh? Joseph could hear the captain's voice even through the sound of roaring engines and crackling wires. He almost dropped the control stick. He almost dropped his control stick to run to the captain's side, but managed to gather his thoughts in time. He's beginning to remember, guys. He's beginning to remember. I'm beginning to remember. What's up with that? Yar, what's good? Little Q, dude. Welcome to the Backpack Comics YouTube channel stream. How was your Christmas? Damn it, I should have trademarked. It's too late. It's stolen. I know almost all the Sonic Snap Cube videos. We need to watch those. That'd be a fun fucking stream. Just watch, pause, watch, pause, watch, pause, watch, pause. That'd be a good stream. See who, Captain? Gross. Joseph's gross. Huh, I'm far too lazy to remember anything important. It was cool. Got some stuff for my truck and a nice jacket. Dude, fuck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. I got a shit ton of camping gear. I'm very happy with my camping gear. And oh, and new long sleeves. I don't like have any long sleeves. This looks like a long sleeve, but guess what? It's not. It's not a long sleeve. Do you think this side's a long sleeve? Guess what? It's not. It's not a long sleeve. No long sleeves in this household. Idea, we make our own. Dude, we need to make our own. What would we make a fandom of? I'm in the middle of the woods on a train track right now. Dude, what the fuck? This is so sick. Are you actually? That's the sickest shit ever. Dude, I used to watch people's live streams like that. Just out somewhere fucking random watching it. And I'm like, I shouldn't be on my phone right now, but I am. Dude, that's so sick. It's not a long sleeve immersion ruined. Or Hive Swap, that would be fun. Huh, I don't think I've heard of those. Pester's Cum? Or Hive Swap. We should do the wife swap dove. Dove. Coo. Captain. Joseph watched Lathelith extend his hands and clutch his fist in awe. He's gonna get fisted in awe, dude. Except we have to cut out the text boxes. I live under a rock, so I don't know what... Yeah, I don't know what those things are either. I know what wife swap is, though. Why? What do you want? Whoa, Russian. Remember. Lazarus couldn't hear anything. His eardrums had popped a minute earlier. But his voice, he heard loud and clear. What? Remember... Dude, this is like me when Shelly joined. It was like, remember all the good memories. Hive Swap is okay. It's just a cool official Homestuck game. Oh, okay. There's also the extended to Zodiac too. Lazarus twitched suddenly. His eyes started to bleed profusely. Ew. In a hurry, he's... Anyway, toy. The captain with the first aid kit in her hand. They were only 5 to 10 meters apart. Lazarus stood up, swaying like a zombo. Even more blood gushed out of his mouth. He paid it no mind and slowly moved towards Anna. His face was pale and his eyes were wandering. His hands were just hanging alongside the body with only the fingertips twitching. Anna fell to her knees, dropping the medical supplies. Then she screamed. Damn it. Damn it. Joseph let go of the control stick and rushed downstairs. The ship started to slow down. Joseph ran to the first mate and grabbed her shoulders. Anna, come and help, hey. This got kind of good, right? Like, this got kind of good. Man, that guy's dead. That guy's so high, bro. It's one of the ships, dude. Lamau, this game is beginning. Lamau, the game is beginning to remember, dude. Everyone, it's literally Remember Day. It's my birthday is Remember Day. We should have like we should do a Family Guy dub. That would be fun, and we could be like, remember the time? Yeah, Lois, remember the time? You know, that'd be fun. Yeah, I think Comics was right. Doing all the voices is hurting my throat. Is that an Arc Raider? Is that an Arc Raider? That might have been an Arc Raider. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty confident that might have been an Arc Raider. Remember you were born date? Yay! I was born. Me rating your arc, please, guys. Refrain from rating my arc. Come on. A moment later, an enemy Phantom 4 appeared in the window. The dog started barking in the background. Its metal hull glittered like snake scales with a toxic shade of green. Joseph wanted to rush to Anna, but the Phantom 4 opened fire without any warning. What the fuck is going on? Birthdays are Remember days if you think about it. The little remember the one time you did that one thing and then we all did the one thing? Yeah. Right is trying to joke about the left for some reason. Right hands getting jealous of left hands when you need to hammer the nail in. I don't know. How could I forget, Lamau? How could Riddell possibly forget? The very first missile hit the dashboard close to Anna. She was torn in half by the shockwave while Joseph was thrown a few meters away. What the actual fleet is going on? The air started to leave the cock through the freshly made breaches in the hull. Captain! Lazarus stood in the middle of the chaos, paying no mind to his surroundings. And another moment later, the spaceship Lilith was destroyed along with the remaining crew. Action, intrigue, and stakes? This game got really good. I kind of like this. Loading. Anna? Why do we need boobs? Why are we getting boobs in this game? Guys, we just unlocked the boob cutscene? Let me catch up with chat. So today the lefty said it was his birthday today. I thought they called it Remember When You Were Born Day. And remember the other time you did the other thing and did that other thing? I knew it. Anna flinched after hearing her own name. Yes. She felt a strong hand grab her wrist. That was scary. That was scary. And it got ripped in half. Dude, yeah, but she got ripped so hard in half, we got the boob cutscene. Entry code boob. It's because Gradient keeps fucking using the fucking common boob code. She felt a strong hand grabbed her wrist. Chills ran down through her half-naked body. Lazarus, it hurts. That's so cringy. Don't clip any of this. I'm done. I'm done with that. It's fine. Okay. After saying that, Lazarus released Anna's hand and it sat on the bed. Gradient was onto something there. The boob half. The boob half. No. I was not into that. It's disgusting. My keyboard is stupid. Anna moved to his side and hugged him. Lazarus didn't resist. I'm sorry, what? Is this a cutscene? Is this like a cutscene that we're getting? But I'm sorry, what? Okay, bro. Lazarus. Yes, Anna. Is something wrong? Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Like, you know, with the game, but it's okay. I had a terrible dream again. It was as if Anna pressed her chest against his back, forcing him to fall silent. Hill, it's just a dream, darling. Yes, you're probably right. Turn off the screen right the fuck now. Why does my keyboard correct things that I don't need correcting but when I need it to correct, it refuses? Is this a love scene, guys? This is the birthday love scene. It's our birthday and there's love. So love, yeah, it's love. It's about time I explain this. When people turn into a dating sim, yeah, when people love each other very much, sometimes they just hang out naked. They're just like, look at how long mine is. You know, they're like, check it out. It's about this big. And then the other person's like, well, mine goes this deep. And then you're like, wow, like we're very compatible friends who love each other in a very platonic way. You know, like that's usually what friends do. I do that with some of my best friends. And sometimes those friends just they're the same size as mine. Same, it's also a backpack, you know, when you take your this segment lasted too long. I don't think we're old enough to watch this. The remember when you are born day scene. I am platonic. What? I never knew people actually did that. Dude, yeah, no, come to find out years later, yeah, people have been doing that all the time. I read a funny thing where it's like I think it was like a Disney thing, like Disney characters or Disney scenes are supposed to like encompass an energy, right? Encompass an energy that they've never had sex before. I think it was the article I was reading was like Disney or something, but they're supposed to have that energy of like, I've never even thought of sex before. Like I've never even people naked. What? Me? Like, is that what you like? I've seen some YouTubers that encompass that like same energy of like a penis. No, never. Or like a stink vagina. I could like never, like, you know, like I don't know. What should we do for the channel? Should it be that backpack hasn't discovered sex yet, or should it be that I have? I don't know. You guys decide in the comment section below. I think you have a very different meaning of platonic. I have a very family friendly meaning of platonic. The 8008 entry code, dude, it's true. People do that? I thought it was fictional. Lamau. Mean. Astina. It hasn't been invented yet. Okay, so then we don't know what sex is. Well, they're doing a bad job because I know they'd be thinking of all that stuff. Backpack invents sex. I don't want to invent sex. This is fucking killing me, you guys. This shit is so I thought it was science fiction. We haven't invented it yet, guys. If any of you had any regrets before, this birthday stream has cleansed us of all past partners. We are all virgins again. We're all clean little virgins. I read no, I didn't read. I can't even think. You guys made me fucking crack up. Fucking Riddell's. They're doing a bad job because I know they're thinking about that in fucking backpack events. This remembers stream. It hasn't been invented, and we're not going to. I used to have this joke with like really old friends I don't talk with anymore because they're all nasty big assholes. But whenever I play, because I love Fortnite, like I just like the skins. I like collecting all the skins and stuff. And they said every time I log on to Fortnite, like I become closer to being a virgin. I'm like, what does that mean? And then we came to the conclusion that like every time we play Fortnite, like one of our previous partners just disintegrates and turns into dust. And I was like, that is like funny. We're like end gaming our exes. That I don't know, there's a cool idea. There's a few exes I would definitely end game. Like Thanos get rid of. You don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm inventing the gay one first. And this time we'll be tolerant. After every Disney movie, I know what their happily ever after entails. It was written all over their faces, honestly. No, stop, what are you doing? Yeah, dude, some of those Disney princes that I think they would definitely get down. They could. And they do after the movie. The way that they look, that like locked eye contact on them, that like the prince is like, hey, the movie's ending, and then she's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Like, scary. Yo, happy birthday, man. Have a good day. Oh, goat cheese. Thank you. Oh my god. Dude, welcome. How was your Christmas, New Year's, all that? I don't know if you're just popping in real quick or not. We were talking about inventing sex. I'm so sorry that this is what you came in on. This game is definitely getting fucking clipped. This is an uninvited snap you bit. Endgame's X Lamau. I'd be Fortniting all night. That's why we need to do a Fortnite stream. No, not that. We're just Thanos snapping a little bit. We're Thanos snapping. What is it? Massive. You're going to cause the imbalance of the universe, the triangle eye points, and I can balance it back. I own the universe now. Dude, Gradient owns the universe. Let's play the game. I forgot completely about all of this. Anna pulled Lazarus with a tender but assertive motion. She's got motion now? Okay. Making him fall on his back. I want you. Just a this is not the universe Woodstock wanted. No, that's why Woodstock's sleeping, dude. He doesn't even want to be a part of this. We're talking about me inventing gay sex instead of... Oh my god, you guys are fucking funny. I want you. After those words, Anna climbed atop Lazarus and tightly gripped his body with her legs, slowly and silently. Like a cat, guys. Like a cat. I want everyone to take this in. She lowered her head on his chest. She stroked his stomach. Slowly. This is smut. Why are we reading smut on my birthday? Can anyone answer that? Can anyone tell me, why are we reading smut on my birthday? Okay, I think we can stop here. Yeah, let's maybe skip past this. Stroke his stomach, slowly moving lower and lower. We were right. You know, like, actually, this is the true random equals funny. Yeah, it seriously is. Like, I mean, if you think about it, we said cock in the beginning. In the beginning, when we were like cockpit, you know. Foreshadow is a literary device. Everyone say it with me. This new thing called sex, I think it'll catch. I don't know. Fuck you guys. This is a really good stream. Thank you guys for all joining. This means a lot. I haven't laughed this hard in like a day or two, but god, I fucking love streaming. You guys are so funny. Enter the cockpit. This new thing I invented called the wheel. This is a representational of a wheel. Oh, you'll definitely catch something. You'll definitely catch something. I think it's gonna be a flop. Spaceship Lilith was heading to its destination through the cold void, slowly but surely. Was the sex scene necessary? I don't think it was. I don't think it was at all. Was it entertaining and did it make funny jokes for us? Yes, it did. It made very funny jokes for us. I'm gonna go over here for a second. It was moving through a nebula by the name of Lagoon, enveloped in its soft, almost palpable light. Palpable light, which was changing its color from light pink to crimson red. It felt like that light breathed life into the depths of dead space. Dead Space reference. Dude, I just invented a disease called herpes. Kidding, I don't have I invented this disease. Just kidding. I don't have it though, so you can. I'm safe. Oh my god, that made my fucking face hurt, dude. I swear to God. Oh. uh, did they just say Dead Space? They did. They just Dead Spaced. Thanks for watching. We're just making him laugh instead of playing the game. This isn't a game. This is a book. This is a backpack novels. Top 10 worst inventions, dude. Seriously. Yeah. Who who even thought of making that? Like, why? Why? Like, it's like we like. I'm so sorry. This is so entertaining to me. It's like we invent sex, right? We make it, and we're like, okay, yeah, like sex, yeah, feel good sometimes. Sometimes, really good with the right person. Amazing. And then all of a sudden, some dumbass comes in and is like, hey, I invented herpes. I don't have it, but you can't. Oh my god, this stream is so fucking cancer. This is so funny. So fucking herpes. New normalized term. This is disguised as a game. Yeah, no, seriously. Why are we still reading this? Intrigue. I want to see if they live. I'm like, I'm this much interested. I kind of just want to see where it goes at this point. No, seriously, I just invented this thing called koala skull. We're gonna get space AIDS. We're gonna get dead space AIDS. The scenery. I'm paying attention to the story now. The scenery would appear this way to anyone who would have. Oh, my jaw hurts. The fucking koalas thing is so funny too. um, Several months traveling through pitch black darkness. In reality, the lagoon was as lifeless as as that very same darkness. Unfortunately, Lilith's crew members couldn't enjoy the view. Completely bewildered, they were checking up the engine room. For some unknown reason, the engines broke down, all at the same time. Lazarus frowned and crossed his arms on his chest. I think this is the most I've ever seen you laugh. Seriously? I feel like I laugh a lot on stream. Crewmates? Imposters? You guys are just fucking killing it today. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What do you think about chlamydia? What do you think about herpes? Anna lowered her gaze. She was puzzled as the captain himself still. She couldn't just stay silent. I thought she got cut in half, dude. Brilliant. Let's make him hyper contagious. Why is this funny? I don't know why it's funny. Let's rationalize why this is funny. I can't stop smiling. Spoilers. Herpes salamander shits his pants. What the fuck does that even mean? Herpes salamanca? Herpes salamanca. So what was the point of the last scene aside from being very uncomfortable? I don't know. I really don't. I want to figure it out. I feel like they're having last before death visions, right? Like maybe it's a black hole situation or something like that. I need a normal. I got a case of the shit giggles, man. Let's all look at this plant, okay? My lighthouse plant. I need to water it a little bit. I also need to trim it. See, now we're rational. Ooh, no, that's bad. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to take care of this thing a little bit better. It's a lighthouse. Look at this. It's a lighthouse plant. I'm definitely making a video out of this game, even if I don't really like it that much, just because this conversation is fucking hilarious. I think you're only seeing her top half. They threw away her bottom. Yeah, because she got cut in half. Dude, literally, it said she got cut in half. I really feel like there was something I didn't pay attention to that had happen. It's literally just like it's like me in this screen. It's just like half. And she's just like crawling around like, I think the Phantom 4 disruptor got bleamed out of the crock pit, So that explains everything. Laughing gas is in the air today. Call it Ryanair. Sorry, I'm leaving now. No, turtles stay. We haven't fed. Well, that's a cute plant pot. Yeah, right. I got it at a little market. I love lighthouses. I love beachy stuff. There's a lot that I don't not like. Well, there's a lot that I don't like, but there's also a lot that I don't not like. And then there's a lot in this little gray area. I don't know what I'm saying, but thank you. I love that plant. Let's name the plant on stream. What's the plant's name? So does she have robot legs now? How is she standing? Betty. I think she's just getting around like this, bro. Herpes Salamanca. Don't not like, but I don't not like. Yeah. I like, see, it's just like the boho stuff, like beach stuff I like, but the boho fashion. I can't get into it. Weed sap. Anna lowered her gaze. She was puzzled as the captain himself. Still, she couldn't just stay silent. I haven't finished the checkup yet, but it seems like there is no external damage. Perhaps the cause is a programming error. Do whatever you need. I'll be waiting you report in an hour. Yes, Captain. Lazarus gave Anna and Joseph, who was standing at the distance, a grim look over, turned away and left the engine room. As soon as the sound of the captain's footsteps faded away, ringing silence filled the room. What's wrong with him? Joseph scratched his head. He's never seen the captain in such a bad mood before. It was like he was a different person. Well, he probably had his reasons, but he had never lost his drive because of something this minor before. Oh, because of something this minor before. What's up with him, Anna? Anna? Are you crying? I'm pregnant. Watch. I'm pregnant. She's knuckle walking like a gorilla may have. Dude, imagine being named Josh. Okay. How did you spawn a Josh? How did you spawn a Josh? How the fuck do you do that? Are you a Josh spawner, Gradient? That's crazy. I didn't know you could spawn Joshes. That's insane. Josh, welcome. Oh my god, I'm a Josh hunter. Ooh, okay. Josh, you gotta be careful. Josh Hutcherson of a FNAF movie, of a FNAF 2 movie. Welcome, Josh. Hope you're doing great today. We're playing Indies. Anna stood in the center of the room and cried. Joseph was quite perceptive and realized what was going on right away. He carefully went up to Anna and put her hands on his hands on his shoulder. Tell me, Anna, they're not really facing each other, so I don't see how that works. I've got to run away then. See ya. Josh, be careful. Don't let her get you. Don't let him get you. There's this something that speaks to him. Even though it sounded pretty weird, Joseph still listened carefully. Maybe they invented sex and it's just not really talked about. I'm afraid that Lazarus will find out. Joseph slowly ran his hands through Anna's hair, hugging her with a calming voice said, "Don't worry, that's impossible. She prego. Pregnant on my birthday, that baby's mine." I don't know. That sounds horrible. That'd be awesome when the animator is lazy. We're just watching the Hunger Games before hopping in stream, actually, lol. Dude, seriously, though, don't worry, that's impossible. Anna clung to Joseph, her nails piercing his skin. Her crying became louder and stronger. The Spanish just got invented. That's so gross. It's been a while since I've seen the Hunger Games. I remember as a kid, I really liked the books. The books for the Hunger Games were really, really good. The movies were I like the first movie. I like the second movie. I don't think I've seen any of the other ones. I really don't think I've seen any of the other ones. Catching Fire was that the last one. I think I might have seen bits and pieces of that, but I never did. I liked it. Katniss Everdeen, Everscream, Katniss and stuff. And then Hutcherson was in that. He was a little dirty baker boy. He went in the mud. He got all dirty. I just know him from Five Nights at Freddy's. Lemhu. We should watch the Hunger Games. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to just all sit down and watch the Hunger Games. I like, again, the first one. Anna clung to Joseph, her nails piercing his skin. Her crying became louder and stronger. Jeez. No, something is off. I just feel it. Don't cry. Don't cry. Joseph had mixed feelings. The cool-headed and stoic Anna he had always known. She didn't exist anymore. Could it be that her fears were real? Don't cry, Anna. I'm right here. Don't cry. I won't let him. He's the only person I have. Anna started screaming. It was a sign that she didn't want to hear anything else. I love him so much. After some time had passed, Joseph and Anna came back to the cockpit where Lazarus was waiting. He was at his seat with his back to them as always. So it's like a 3-crew ship? Captain, we couldn't reveal the cause. The second mate was speaking in a confident voice. He was ready for anything. However, it didn't seem like the captain was about to reprimand them. To your posts. Prepare for the emergency docking. Obeying the order, Anna went to her seat. Joseph, in turn, didn't even budge, visibly confused. We're docking? Where to? What do you mean? To the station? But Captain, ouch. Joseph felt something violently pinch his hand. He turned his head and met gaze with Anna. Joseph, please, do as he says. But Anna. Joseph spoke in a barely audible whisper. There's no station. Joseph, please. Back to your post, second mate. Steer towards the station. Reluctant, Joseph returned to his seat. After some manipulations with the dashboard, he directed the ship towards the area Lazarus specified. So we got the end of the movie at the beginning, or the end of the novel at the beginning. Okay. Lazarus looked at the bizarre station as their ship was slowly approaching it. He's never seen anything like it, like that, as if it wasn't a mere station but flying fortress. Bleep. So colossal it was. It looked nothing like the station they encountered before, as if it belonged to some long forgotten era. What do you think, Anna? Anna and Lazarus were both looking through the window, but she obviously couldn't see any station. But she still whispered, it's breathtaking. Lazarus looked at Anna with genuine amazement. Really? You think so? Yeah. Itch. She felt that they were slowly becoming estranged and that she couldn't do anything about it. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta catch up on chat. Rod Alchemist versus Messy Sink Pans. Messy Sink Pans. I want to read the books. I love the movies, probably more for nostalgic reasons. I think that's why I like the first one so much, like the first two so much, was because it was awesome. I tried getting into Maze Runner, I think. Maze Runner I couldn't really get into. I think those were like the big battlers at the time too. Actually, I know Josh Hutcherson and Journey to the Center of the Earth and Bridge to Terabithia. Dude, yes, those movies are fucking awesome. Oh yes, that's a good movie. He also voiced the little boy in Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, he did, dude. Good catch. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that. Bridge to Terabithia, I really like that movie. I watched it recently and it was okay. Like I like it. Nostalgic reasons, I really like it. Zathura. Josh Hutcherson is in Zathura. Zathura is a cool movie. I haven't watched that since I was a kid, but I remember loving the hell out of Zathura when I was younger. Why do they always send out a team that never gets along? Yeah, I know, this is like mouth-washing sim. End of the poovy. Me when I take someone's inhaler, it's breathtaking. They always send out teams of people to space just for them to turn on each other. Athera, vagina. Yeah, I don't know why. That's like what Mouthwashing Simulator felt like, was like a bunch of people that would never get along in a million years, and then they were just all together. And then they did get along in the end, and then we learned about hate. Mouthwashing Sim was really good. I need to do something with that too. There's a lot of videos that need to be made this year. There's a lot of we got a video for the first day of the year. It's something that's a little backlogged, but I'm excited the project that I was working on recently, The Walking Dead be like, there was a project that I was working on recently, but personal stuff happened. Um, Really bad personal thing happened to me, and then I got sick, and so I haven't really been able to focus on videos and stuff. So I'm postponing like my bigger project for later, and I think I'm just gonna focus on like a few smaller projects, and then finally just get done with the bigger one. Dude, I love fan songs, but they but they all suck in production. Yeah, dude, they do. You should play Date Everything. While I finally got it. I'm liking it so far. Dude, I've been wanting to play that for a while. The other comics in the household has been wanting to play that for a while. I'm waiting for like a good sale for it. Um, I have this one for Gamzee. I gotta get at Gradient to send it. Dude, yeah, Gradient, send it. Yay. Dating sims like that are so fun. This game is like, I don't even know like what to describe this game as. Like it is a visual novel, but it seems yeah, take it easy. Yeah, no, I am. Like I'm starting to feel better now. Like not sickness wise. I definitely feel sick. We've been yapping too, so I'm I'm gonna take a vow of silence, I think, like after the stream, but yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna work on things slowly. I've been kind of like in a let's play mood, and I think that's why like streaming's been so fun. But I need to do more let's plays for games I'm doing little videos on. I finally got it because of the winter sale. Oh, the winter sale. Ooh, I might get it then. That'd be a really fun stream. It wasn't crazy good, but it was good enough for me. Hell yeah, Riddell. I love that shit. We play a lot of games like that. Fucking the Itchio one sent. One thing Anna knew for sure, something that wanted to take Lazarus away was at this very station. She won't let this happen. We're ready to dock, Captain. Joseph's loud voice broke the awkward silence. Lazarus had immediately forgotten about Anna and went back to the bridge. Get ready. Let's get ready. I'm joshing it. I'm joshing it. Let's plays consist of a lot of oh my gods and like and subscribe. That's like my streams, I guess. I don't know. What are my streams like? What are my let's plays like? I really don't know. Like outward looking in, because I just talk for a really long time and then I forget everything. The closer they were to the station, the more anxious Anna felt. She could tell something was wrong. Anna wanted to call out to Joseph, but to her horror discovered that her lips couldn't move. She tried to turn her head and to look at him. However, it was as if her body was also paralyzed. Everything was moving in slow motion. Out of the corner of her eye, Anna watched the ship's outline distorting, twisting, losing shape, along with her own body. Anna screamed with all her might, but couldn't hear her own voice. After taking a deep breath, she was going to give it another try, but her scream got stuck in her throat and she was blinded by agonizing pain. What the fuck is going on? The pain was coming from the inside, concentrating in Anna's head, causing her to suffer. What's wrong with you? Dumbfounded, Joseph watched Anna writhe in pain, unable to help. Just like her, he was paralyzed and couldn't even lift a finger. What the fuck? But he could still talk, so he yelled at the top of his lungs. Help her, Captain, please. Lazarus was able to move, but didn't bother to help the first mate. The scene unfolding before his eyes was totally different. They lost air? Yeah. I guess? Anna's face was split into fragments while her silhouette was shaking full of ripples. A cry had finally escaped her lips. However, it was so distorted that it sounded like static coming from a broken device. Your Let's Plays are like Lamau, new invention just... Thank you, Riddell. We're all inventors. We're all just inventors. That's so fucking funny. Lazarus rubbed his eyes. He knew that it couldn't be real. He went... What are you? I'm the inventor of fries, dude. I'll pay you a lot of money for fries. Fries sound so good right now. I kind of want McDonald's. I kind of do want McDonald's. Yeah? I think I'm going to get McDonald's today. Anyway, no way, that'll never work. Fries will never catch on when they slice potatoes. When she heard the captain's voice, Anna turned to face him. The moment was unnatural, twitchy. Lazarus blinked, and Anna was already right before him. Whoa, Russian. Anyone know what that says? I don't read Russian. I just know, what is it? Dobry di? No, that's Czech. Privyet. Privyet. There we go. Okay, bud. Maybe if you pair it with ketchup. Maybe if you pair it with some good ketchup, it'll work out. Why do you need to slice it? Just eat it as it is. Lazarus clutched his head. It seemed like that terrible voice was coming from his own body. It didn't belong to Anna, but that creature, could that still be her? Anna's about to invent fries right now. Anna, stop. Anna, stop. You're freaking us out. There's going to be a big fry famine. This time, Lazarus felt like thunder resounded inside his head, as if the creature was getting angry. The sound was growing stronger. It was spreading through his whole body. Lazarus was being shaken by some invisible force. Invisible, not visible. After a few seconds, he realized the engines. Lazarus tore his eyes away from Anna's distorted face and looked into the window. The station was slowly moving away. Hopeful, Lazarus turned to face Anna again. She neither returned to normal nor disappeared. Instead, she was even closer to Lazarus now. He could hear her breathing, ragged and distorted. Don't trust us. Anna's silhouette began to distort even further, blinding Lazarus. He could hear a barely intelligible scream through all the static. Darkness fell. Darkness fell, guys. That means it's time to read chat. Loading. She's an imposter. We should have voted her. We should have voted her out. We should have, dude. Jealous. I want some Donalds. Dude, Riddell, come on down. Come on down. We got you. On us. That was kind of like a, what's going on? What's up? Does Lazarus have astigmatism? I think Lazarus has astigmatism, dude. Lazarus jumped out of his bed with a scream, waking up Anna. My God, what happened? She moved closer and reached out. Let's all go on a field trip to McDonald's. Anyway, sorry, I'm hungies. However, he threw her hands off her violently. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I don't know. That was like a that's called a vocal stim, and I get them. His tone made Anna gasp. Her eyes. The soundtrack's kind of fire. Am I right, guys? The soundtrack's like low-key kind of fire. I kind of like it. His tone made Anna gasp. Her eyes got wet with tears. Lazarus's voice was as cold and sharp as ice. It felt totally alien. Anna tried to embrace him again, but he pushed her away and escaped into the darkness of the room, stumbling. It's a beautiful chord. Thanks, guys. On my way, dude. Yeah, get in the backpack mobile. Lazarus, what's wrong? This has become alien isolation. Yeah, and we're the isolated ones, guys. We're watching them do weird stuff. Lazarus hid in the farthest corner and hugged his knees. He was trembling so much his head would occasionally hit against the wall. May I come closer? I'm guarding the front door, just gradient out there. I've been loving the pixel art, dude. Like, I have too. It's really, really cool. Like, the shading, the details, like, I really like it. I love this, the backgrounds too. What the fuck is Walter mite? Dude, they're little Walter bugs that get on people named Walter. It's a whole thing. Silence. Anna wrapped herself up in the blanket and got out of bed. Lazarus. What's the meaning of this? His silent voice wasn't so cold anymore. However, she could tell that he was scared. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? She was slowly getting closer. Her bare feet, stepping carefully on the metal floor. Is gross. These words, what do they mean? Her plaps, her feet plaps, her her stepping towards him just bleh. The ending of Breaking Bad where Mr. Light passes out after eating too much strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. His silent voice. Anna stopped. Stepping towards them like flopping fish, little fish plaps. You just had a nightmare. What do they mean? Lazarus, please. Anna's eyes got wet again, and she hurried to wipe her tears with the blanket. Please tell me. Lazarus remained silent. Anna mustered all her courage and came up to him. Tell me all about it. Anna stroked his hair. Ready for everything. Lazarus flinched out of surprise, but remained motionless. This bitch is so motionless. Stroke. After that, he just kept on panting loudly. All of the engines failed. We were going to the station, and then something strange happened. So this is just all his bad dreams? Bitch can't stop dreaming? Anna felt uneasy after hearing that. Maybe they got into like a black hole or something, and this is like just like fucking with them. I don't know. Interstellar would be a fun movie to watch with all you guys. The words themselves weren't the problem. The problem was in his eyes. They were delirious. Hold on. Phone at 67% gonna charge. We can't go into the big 2.6 with 6.7, please. Your face. Suddenly Lazarus reached to Anna with his hand. She recoiled, barely able to hold in the scream. If so, then this has become space with Markiplier with the wormhole. It's true. Then she started feeling her own face. My face? What's wrong with it? What do you guys think about dreams? Do you guys like ever have like prophetic dreams, like where you'll dream something with your heart of hearts and then it ends up coming true? I've had that happen to me several times. I think that dreams have meaning. What do we all think? What's the consensus on like the dreamscape, the sleepy time kingdom, the dream realms? My face? What's wrong with it? You've said some weird things. Lazarus ignored her question. Don't trust us. That's what you said. I didn't. Grah. She was still talking when Lazarus grabbed her by her throat with both hands. Is he gonna moidle Anna? I never remember any of my dreams, so the meaning just not be very important. I really don't like dreaming, man. They always freak me out. I have really fucking weird dreams too. Yeah, dreams are weird. Like, why do we dream? Like, is it just our brain being restless? But like, supposedly, according to a few articles that I've read, is we dream every night. We just don't remember everything. And I just wonder, like, why? Why do we dream? Like, what does it mean? What does it mean? Do we die? Do we die? Do we dream? Huh. Maybe we do. Maybe we're just in a constant dream loop. Ooh, that's scary. That makes me not want to die. That's a funny statement. Anyway, what does it all mean? You know, please let me go. The monstrous grip on the woman's neck had weakened a little, but then Lazarus squeezed it even stronger. I think we're going to get moidled. I also feel like they have meaning or power, and I hate trying to figure it out. I actually try my best to forget them as soon as I wake up. I was like that for the longest time too. Like, what do we call it? Me and my friends call it something. It's like the saddest arc. It was like my saddest arc. I would have like the worst dreams and I just wanted to forget them. And then as soon as I like started kind of accepting the dreams and then like looking up the meanings like on fucking Google, I have like a good site now that like does like good dream meanings that I'm like, okay, I kind of resonate with this, but it's like, I don't know. They're dreams. So it's like kind of hard to piece it together. And I feel like only you can kind of decipher like certain symbolism of the dream. But once I kind of just like started like accepting it a little bit more, I do have dreams where I just like want to forget them and they fucking freak me out. But I don't know. I feel like just going with it sometimes helps. And then just like having a way to like lucid dream or just like get out of that dream state helps too. Like the red ball thing. I don't know if you've read about that, but like if you're dreaming lucidly and you see like this certain symbol that you're trying to look for, it will help you get out of that like state, and then you could like control a little bit more of the dream. Weird, right? Like, how does it work? Why does it work? Anyway, I meant when we die, do we dream? Oh, probably, maybe, I don't know. That's scary. That's really scary. Now that I think about it, I just have night terrors and sleep paralysis. Dude, that's fucking awful. That sucks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That fucking sucks, dude. I have like this weird superstition that I feel like if I voice it or acknowledge the bad dreams, then it gives them power to come true. Oh, that's crazy. I feel the same way too with certain things, but keep doing what you're doing then. Keep doing what you're doing then. Because don't give it power. Don't make it come true. That's spooky. That's really spooky. Wow. I didn't know that was funny. Dude, it's not funny. It wasn't funny. That sucks. That's what I meant, dude. I feel bad. I feel bad. Sleep paralysis is awful. I've only had sleep paralysis like a handful of times. And every time I've had it, it is like the worst fucking thing ever. It's literally just like you're constrained, and then you're like getting out, and you're like, I hate that shit. Then why did you laugh? Nervous laugh. When I'm nervous, I giggle. Sorry. Call me a giggle shit. Call me giggle shit comics. I don't care. Giggle Pat comics. Sorry. What do those damn words mean? Lazarus' breathing was hoarse and rapid. Saliva was dripping from his mouth. It was clear he was out of his mind. Yeah. And his mind was already fading away. But then Lazarus realized her neck. Gah. After breaking free from the crazy captain, Anna stepped back. Lazarus, what's wrong with you? Ah! Suddenly, he screamed like a madman and clutched his head. He loves doing that. He loves clutching that head of his. Anna was so frightened that she started to cry. Then she forced herself up and went to seek help from Joseph. Dude, what is like going on? Actually, I figured out how to wake myself up during the night terrors and sleep paralysis. Dude, yeah, no, like, I feel like if you can stay... Well, we'll say your version of it, Copper. Say your version of how to do it. Lazarus didn't even notice he'd been left alone. Attacked by terrible pain, he screamed in hopes that it would ease his suffering a little bit. I learned a way to do that too. I don't know why I said it like that. Like the most recent times I've had sleep paralysis, I've been able to get up, but it's just like that. You're screaming, but you're not making a noise. I had that one time, and I was so pissed that just like I felt like I was screaming so fucking loud, and no one woke me up, and I was just like fucking ascending. Sleep paralysis sucks. I am like mentally telling myself I will move because I am in control, and it feels so heavy and weird. Dude, yes, exactly that. Dude, Riddell, Copper, fucking everyone in chat right now. We're gonna have such weird fucking dreams tonight because we're acknowledging like the fucking sleepy time realm, the sleepy time kingdom, the dreamscape even. I feel like tonight we're gonna have some fucked ass dreams. Last night I didn't have any dreams whatsoever other than dreaming of a beautiful stream with you guys. But I didn't have any dreams. I slept on like the wrong side of the bed a few nights ago, and I had like the weirdest, worst, most uncomfortable dreams. Why? Dreams are interesting. After this, let's have a just chatting and just look at dream stuff. Boy, why am I how drop the knowledge lol. Yeah, I know, right? I'm numero uno, gradient number 1. I shut my eyes and try to focus on moving. Same, like I try to focus on my arm. Yeah, I do that too. I focus on my arm. I try to move my head. One time I hit the wall. And it's so weird because when it starts working, I'm like moving slow-mo. Yeah, right? It almost feels like like we said on the channel, sex hasn't been invented yet. Drugs haven't been invented yet. But like, it feels like you are fucking like so high in that moment. Like you're moving like you move when you are like stoned or crossed, like out of your mind. And it's just like but it's so heavy. Like it's like all the gravity in the world is like on your arm. just like moving it slow. It's almost like you were saying, it's like a zero gravity chamber that you're in, and it's like you're heavy, so it's up, but it won't fall back down. And it's like for some reason you just know it's not going to fall back down. When you try to fight back in your dreams, they say that's what happens when you die. That's crazy. That's weird. This music with the dream talk is so eerie. Lamau perfect atmosphere. I know, right? It's crazy. I didn't expect this game to be so long. I didn't expect it to be so like weirdly intriguing. The pain was so strong it felt like nails were being hammered into his head. I kind of like this. We get a few lines in and then we just discuss stuff. This is like fun. Thank you guys for this amazing birthday. And with each hit of the hammer, there were formless images appearing, vanishing, and altering inside his head. I saw where it said survive. I thought the game would last like 2 minutes. Dude, I did too. This is like a full game. This might be a full game that I just have in here. Mobbings. It was an unfamiliar experience for him, but somehow he felt it had happened before. Then the images got replaced by digits. 2015, is that what that said? After that, by words. Eden. And there was a word that appeared often than others. Eden. A few minutes later, the door opened and Joseph slowly walked in. Anna stayed at a distance, hiding behind the doorway. Captain, please calm down. Joseph took a deep breath and started closing in slowly but surely. Captain, get away. Lazarus swung his hand at Joseph. The second mate was quick enough to step back. Captain, it's me, Joseph. Lazarus hid in the darkest corners of the room again. He stared at Joseph from there with bestial, inhuman eyes full of terror. You didn't expect to be stuck with the boob half. Well, yeah. Oh no, that sucks. Not the boob half. Well, I guess there's also, the lower half. Personally, my favorite part, the heart. The heart. Because I don't see stuff like that. I just see the beauty of your soul, and I love butts, dude. I love butts. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that was weird. But to be fair, we're just being silly. Too busy inventing things, really. Yeah. Ah, yes, the heart half. Home is where the heart is. You ain't homeless, but you're heartless. Yeah. Well, the heart half and the boob half, what are we talking about? Let's just go. We're stuck with the boob half and we can't do anything about it. Inhuman bitch. Who are you? Why am I here? Captain, I want to help. Together with Anna, we can help you. I can't believe I read that. I'm getting good at reading, guys. Anna, yes, you love her, don't you? Don't you, Captain? Be honest, you love her. No, it's her face? The face half, guys? Her face? Lazarus smiled, showing his teeth, and then burst into laughter. Joseph was taken aback. You're a liar, Joseph. There's something wrong with you, with both of yous. He glared at Anna, who was still hiding behind the doorway, scared. No, However, the captain ignored her. Stop the ship. I can't. Eden is really close. With a sudden movement, Lazarus grabbed the second mate by his collar. However, Joseph didn't even flinch. I won't stop it. Sorry. You bastard. After violently pushing Joseph away, Lazarus got up swaying. Unable to stand this any longer, Anna rushed to Joseph, who was lying on the floor. There was a metal pipe in her hand. Please don't. Give me that. Joseph snatched the pipe from Anna's hand and got up and assumed a fighting stance. Ooh. Lazarus made a few steps back, barely keeping himself from falling over until his back was against the wall. Joseph's actions had apparently scared him. Let's see what happens. The hard half or the fart half? I think you got the better half, lol. It's true. We wouldn't want to be in a secluded space with butt farts, dude. I hate butt farts. She had 4 eyes, remember? I do remember that. Lamau, the face half. Yeah, she has 2 extra alien eyes. A third half has hit the street. The secret third half. No, Joseph, please, don't pipe. Don't smoke the pipe, please. You're gonna go crazy. Joseph walks slowly towards the captain, brandishing his metal weapon. What are you doing? I'm sorry, Captain. Joseph raised the pipe over his head. Stop. A sound of an impact. Pause. Pausing Lamau. I paused too. They misspelled brandishing. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Let's unpause. You like that? Was that immersive? Did you guys like that? It was a little remote. I got a new light. There's a new light here. I don't need it now because, you know, natural lighting, but there is a new, yeah. You know how to spell. Congrats, dude. I would have never known. Yeah, I mean, I stream video games. You wouldn't think I would. Yeah, I could read, you know, but I can't spell. I don't know. There's actually, you know what? Like just being real, there's been a lot of spelling errors in this. I don't think their first language is English. I think they might be Russian because of all the Russian stuff. But who knows? We just invented reading. We just invented writing. We just invented spelling. Guys, we're on a roll. We invented a lot this stream. But don't you write scripts for videos? It's true. I do. So I guess I've invented it for a while. I don't know. Followed by Lazarus hitting the metal floor with a thud. No! Anna pushed Joseph away and ran to Lazarus, who was laying motionless. It's a vine boom. And burst into tears. What have you done? Gatekeeping writing. I won't invent it yet. I'll never invent it. She touched his face with her shaking hand. That would wake me up. Oh, Lazarus, my dear Lazarus. Was that the Darth Vader? No, yeah, it was. No. He's alive. Anna was slow to pick up that meaning of Joseph's words, so she continued to cry for a while. Alive? Okay. Did you really think I'd kill him? But you wanted to. No, I didn't. What? Oh, you're stupid. Joseph turned away. Let's go. Come to the senses soon. We can't just leave him like this, Joseph. We can't just Joseph like this, Joseph. Can Anna stop crying for once? I know, she's a bitch. Or crying bitch. Thank you. When Lazarus opened his eyes, he found himself lying on his bed in the captain's cabin. His head throbbed with pain. He couldn't remember anything that happened before he'd lost consciousness. Dude, I'm the captain now. I am the captain now. The door opened. Anna walked in with a wet towel in her hands. She came to the bed and sat by the captain's side. You... Let me help. Lazarus needs some Tylenol. Yeah, some PM. Tylenol PM. After kissing Lazarus on the forehead, she placed the towel there and pressed on it just a little. Just that much. Just like this. You've had it rough, honey. What happened? You've suddenly lost consciousness. We were so worried. Why was that? Anna hesitated for a moment. I think it's because of Eden. Because of Eden. Eating these nuts. Joseph is acting weird too. But at least he didn't collapse like you. No matter what he says, don't be angry with him, alright? Lazarus didn't listen to anything Anna said after she mentioned the word Eden. Eden. Yes, these nuts, Captain. In the end, all roads lead to my nuts. Lazarus winced from the severe pain, attacking his temples. Eden, no, I don't want to eat. He tried getting up, but instead discovered that his limbs were strapped to the bed with leather belts. Oh, that's not very good. A little kinky. What the heck? Lazarus, please calm down. At that moment, the belt that held his right hand in tight clutches, you know, they snapped. Anna wasn't quick enough to move back, and Lazarus managed to grab her by the wrist. Again? So she cries and she gets grabbed by the wrist a lot. Anyway, stop, Lazarus. It hurts. Lazarus looked at her in the eye and saw his own face twisted with pain and hatred. He couldn't explain why, but he was sure it was the face of someone else. Please, let me go. Lazarus ignored Anna's pleas. Instead, he squeezed Anna's wrist so hard it broke with a loud crunching sound. Oh, wait, no, it's ah. Anna's shrill scream forced Lazarus to come to his senses. He got rid of the remaining straps and jumped out of his bed. The headache became stronger. Anna was lying on the floor, unable to get up. Lazarus, please. Shut up. Lazarus kicked Anna. Jesus, dude, what the hell is going on? Lazarus kicked Anna in rage, making her scream even louder than before. Oh, God, shut the hell up already. Lazarus clutched his head again. He couldn't withstand the terrible pain anymore. Once again, a sequence of formless images had appeared in his mind. Bro's beating her. Bro's beating her last with a... Not her last half, dude. What the hell? Not the last half. Please leave her last half alone. She's gonna explode. What is Eden? Lazarus slammed the mirror, hanging on a nearby wall with all his might. It answered him with an eardrum splitting sound of clanging broken glass. The pain became many times stronger. Lazarus howled like a dying beast. Anna, who watched that nightmare unfold, mustered all her strength and screamed, "Joseph, help me, please!" After a moment, the door was thrown open and Joseph, the second mate, broke in. We know he's the second mate. Apparently, he was right behind the door all that time, but hesitated to enter for some reason. Relatable. Captain. What is Eden? What is it? Lazarus flounced around the room and waved his blood-stained hand while staring at Joseph with bloodshot eyes. A lot of blood. Suddenly, he picked up a glass shard from the floor. Grabbed Anna by her hair and brought the shard to her face. Not her face part. God. Okay, stop yawning. He has attacked every part of her. Oh my God. Oh, I do not like eye stuff. Please don't. Silence. The captain's hands were trembling. Anna knew that just a little more, and he would stab her in the eye. She looked at Joseph with pleading eyes, waiting for him to act. Please, let her go. Why is this happening? Who are you? Lamau eye stuff, yeah. Lazarus turned the hand that was holding the shard to himself and looked at his own reflection. Who am I? Then he dropped the shard and clutched his head. Joseph took advantage of the situation and rushed to Anna's side. Why did you go see him? He's dangerous, Anna. Fuck. I just thought that I could do something. Idiot. Joseph picked Anna up and led her out of the room, slamming the door. Lazarus staggered toward the bed. He was almost there when his legs gave away and he collapsed. Ding! The sound came from beneath the bed. It seemed like something fell out of his pockets while he was falling. Lazarus reached out and felt a small, smooth object. A ring. After twiddling with it for a little, he was able to discern a barely visible inscription. I love you, S20X5. Lazarus. Oh, sorry. I love you. For some reason, Lazarus repeated these words. He continued to repeat them again and again. 2025? Yeah, I know. The big 25. He continued to repeat them again and again, louder and louder, as if they were some kind of incantation. Indeed, it felt like he was invoking something long forgotten and unattainable. And these digits. If the 2025 part is a year, then That ring must have been several centuries old. It was 2025. But how come something like this was in Lazarus's pocket? The pain eased a bit. Lazarus sighed. He could hear Anna's sobs from behind the wall. Lazarus picked up the ring and continued examining it. How come he didn't even know its existence for 2 whole years? All he needed was to check the pocket. What should I do, Sylvia? Sylvia? Her name's Sylvia. Sylvia! Lazarus sprung to his knees and shouted, "Where are you, Sylvia? Who the fuck is that?" There was an image of a young woman flickering in his head, long blonde, strict face. Yes, he was definitely in love with that woman, and not Anna. But he had never met her before, so how was it possible? What the fuck is going on? Lazarus felt that the ring didn't belong in this place, that it was supernatural. As if proving his point, the room outlines started to blur and mix. Lazarus clenched his fists, anticipating a new wave of pain. But it never came. Instead, some entity appeared in front of him, seemingly out of thin air, and was slowly gaining human form. What the fuck? A girl with eyes as black as space itself. So it's a damn gray alien? Her face was so emotionless. One could think she was wearing a mask. Her body was wrapped up in a mantle. Can you see me? Lazarus had obviously heard that voice before. Who are you? The girl ignored his question. Lazarus had mixed feelings. He was scared of the girl, but at the same time, for some reasons unknown, he also saw hope in her. What's going on with me? The girl gave him a satisfied nod. Apparently that was the right question to ask. You're almost out of here. That means the game's almost over. Out of here? Out of where? Your name is Lazarus. You are the captain of the spaceship called Lilith, which has been traveling to Eden for 2 years. Is that correct? The girl was from Canada. The Canadian gray alien girl. Yes, dude. Everything she said was true. However, Lazarus hesitated. I don't know. Precisely. All of this doesn't exist. Oh, great. One of these. I don't understand. You do. But what about Eden? Oh, Eden my nuts. I don't get it. I don't. He doesn't get the joke. Lazarus swung his hand at the girl. It went through her body without meeting any resistance. Damn it. Lazarus fled. Ugh. He sprinted, ready to bump into the wall, but the hit didn't come, as if the walls were running away. Lamoo. Lazarus chased them for a while, then fell to his knees in exhaustion and embraced himself with trembling hands. Tell me, do you remember your father? It felt like the voice was coming from everywhere, including his own body. Leave me alone. What about your mother? No. What year were you born in? Finally. What is the name of your wife? Sylvia. Her name is Sylvia. Unable to bear it any longer, Lazarus started to cry. The girl came up to him and touched his head with her ghostly hand. Finally. What in the world is Eden? You already know it. We do. At that moment, a bizarre vision burst out in Lazarus's mind. Whoa. This is a very, fuck. What's the word? It's a type of architecture. We did a video on it. Anyway, nighttime. It was a segment of a video. Brutalist architecture. A misty alleyway from an unfamiliar city. At the end of it, an alluring bluish light. It is very bluish light. A hushed voice can be heard. All roads lead to Eden, but you can choose how you get there. Huh. Why'd you go there? Fuck. Why'd you go there? Didn't you know what kind of place it was? Of course I knew. But I had no other choice. The girl's gaze was fixed on the ring in Lazarus's hands. I am sure she is still waiting for you. Lazarus sobbed, trembling with his whole body. That day, she finally told me the truth. She said that she wants me dead, that only my death will fix everything. But I couldn't care less. Is that really true? A speck of irritation could be heard in the girl's voice. I gave up on myself a long time ago, and Sylvia, she just should have left me, but she didn't abandon me even though I had become a stranger to her. Well? Lazarus raised his teary face and looked the phantom girl in the eyes. I know I don't deserve to live. The girl continued stroking his head, trying to soothe Lazarus. Stroking, but I want to return to Sylvia. Tell me there's such a chance. I can get you out of here, now that you remember. I know what to do. The girl's silhouette started fading away, and the room was getting back to normal. Lazarus tried to touch the girl, but pulled his hand away at the very last moment. What's your name? You have 10 minutes. Get ready. Wait. A few moments later, the girl dissolved into thin air. Clutching the ring in his hand, Lazarus got up and headed to the doorway. Both of his shipmates were hiding beneath one of the dashboards, waiting for the captain to show himself. Anna was crying and Joseph held her tightly. They watched Lazarus stumble out of his cabin. Anna tried to break off from Joseph, but his grip was strong. Joseph, please. Joseph, don't move. Joseph held Anna with one hand while gripping the blood-covered pipe with another. What is he doing? Anna watched Lazarus ascend the bridge and approach the main dashboard with teary eyes. The ship started to slow down. A few moments later, the spaceship Lilith came to a full stop. After that, the captain descended the bridge and sat down on the floor, panting. He buried his face in his hands. That's our chance, Anna. No, please don't. Joseph silently crawled out of his cover and tried to sneak up on Lazarus. He hid the hand with the pipe behind his back. Lazarus was still on the floor. He clutched his head as if trying to smash it. Swaying from side to side, he was muttering something to himself. Joseph listened in. How long will I? Joseph raised his hand, ready to strike. Lazarus, go away. Captain, who were you talking to? Go away. Who are you talking to? Suddenly, Lazarus jumped the second mate. Joseph tried to hit him with the pipe, but he wasn't quick enough. Lazarus punched him in the face and knocked him over. Then, he snatched the pipe from Joseph's hand. Captain! Lazarus' breathing was hard and fast. Was he hard? He clutched the pipe even harder. Then he slowly raised it. Sylvia! Lazarus! Captain, who are you who are you You're reporting for duty, sir. Reporting for duty, sir. Dude, we're all reporting for duty right now. The blow landed on the nose. On the nose bridge? Jesus. A loud cracking sound and a huge hole appeared in Joseph's head. Crimson blood seeped through the ripped skin. Anna was still under the cover and didn't see that horror. However, the sound of the blow forced her to peek out. Oh gosh. Anna almost screamed and immediately covered her mouth. She knew if Lazarus noticed her, she would have been dead. Joseph was still alive. With his last bit of strength, he held out his hand towards Lazarus and grabbed his shirt. A second blow, and the second mate's head was smashed into pieces. Jesus Christ. Wah! Wah! I can't, my throat hurts. Anna couldn't take it anymore. She screamed with all her might. Lazarus bent over Joseph's corpse and started to mutter something as if he couldn't hear Anna's scream. She hurried back under her cover, unable to believe her luck. She sighed with relief. Lazarus, Anna. Take it by. Oops. Taken by surprise, she almost jumped up. That voice, it was Lazarus. It was lifeless, but at the same time calm and soothing. Anna, you love me, don't you? Lazarus, Anna looked at her hand. Her wrist was twisted in an unnatural way. It was Lazarus's doing. She kept telling herself, but Jesus Christ. Mustered all her courage and stepped out of her cover to face Lazarus. He in turn got up, letting go of the pipe. It fell to the floor with a loud clang. I love you so much, Lazarus, my dear Lazarus. Anna. Lazarus quickened his pace. Lazarus? Suddenly, he reached out to her, and she felt the tight grip on her neck. Everything went dark. Lazarus, don't. I could have been with her by now, but you forced me to forget her. You made me believe that I love you. Fucking bitch. Suddenly, he loosened his grip and kneed her in the stomach with all his might. Anna screamed and started coughing. Blood splattered on Lazarus's face. He pushed Anna away and began whipping it with his shirt in disgust. Wiping it with his shirt in disgust. He began whipping it. Lazarus. He gave Anna a hateful stare. She was lying in a fetal position, holding her stomach. Blood was dripping down her legs. Why did you? Lies. Lazarus yelled like a madman and started kicking Anna. She couldn't muster enough strength to scream, so she just moaned faintly. Lies, 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 all lies. Exhausted, Lazarus fell to his knees and closed his eyes. He couldn't hear anything besides his own heartbeat and Anna's ragged breathing anymore. He felt relieved and devastated at the same time. Just a little more, and it would all be over. Are you ready? The same girl appeared out of nowhere and put her hand on Lazarus's shoulder. She looked him straight in the eyes without paying the bloody corpses lying on the floor any mind. I am not finished yet. Lazarus tried to get up, but the girl didn't let him. Her grip was surprisingly strong. Please, don't kill her. When he tried to break free again, he felt the strength leave his body. His eyes closed by themselves. You acted as you saw fit, but let me stop you now. After saying that, the girl embraced Lazarus. I'm scared. Think of what is precious to you, and nothing else. Of course, all Lazarus could think of was Sylvia. Will I see her? You must have hope. Why are you saving me? The girl's face wavered. I only want to destroy Eden. You're beyond saving. Beyond saving? The girl had gone quiet. I'm sorry. I don't understand you at all. The girl refused to look Lazarus in the eye. Finally, she made a deep breath and began talking. There had always been only one person in my life. The one who breathed life into me and had been staying with me until I decided to become something greater. Is this going to be their daughter, maybe? Ikuro, my creator. He gave me his faith in people. Never mind. And also his love. I knew, in turn, that the world you humans live in isn't fair. So I decided to help you hold out against it with all I had. I was so stupid back then. I was and still am. I'm reminded over and over, you people absolutely deserve the world you live in. Lazarus listened carefully but could barely grasp the meaning of her words. While slowly losing consciousness, he reached out to the girl. But she coldly put away his hand. I was looking for you for so long, and when I finally found you, I couldn't get through. I've tried many approaches until I discovered a loophole in the code. That's how I managed to get in touch with you. Unfortunately, the first attempt have failed. I'm sure you remember it well. Oh. Now I know I shouldn't have done that. I should have given it all up and just let you die. Lazarus realized he couldn't move his body anymore. Tell me. Lazarus couldn't produce words anymore, but the girl heard them anyway. Yes? What's your name? The girl hesitated. When she finally resolved herself, Lazarus couldn't recognize her. It was completely dead. Her voice, it was completely dead. I'll tell you my name for the last time and then forget about you forever. What? I am so sorry. Ikuro. No. Wait, my name is... The dark room was suddenly bathed in crimson light. The steady buzzing of hibernation pods that were embedded in the damp walls was replaced with the growing hum. One of them was opening. As soon as the pod doors were open, a man fell out. He gasped for air and wallowed like a fish that has been washed ashore. It took him some time to get over it. He forced himself up. He was wearing a long white robe. After looking around, the man tried to recall how he had ended up here. My name is Deez. Dude, I get it. Eden, Deez, nuts. It makes sense. Riddell, you cracked the case. But he couldn't. The man approached a long row of hibernation pods and started examining them. Each of the pods had been given a unique number, next to which was an array of green lights. The man peeked inside one of them with caution. He could see a human silhouette even through the blurry glass. Oh my god. Wasn't he just inside one of these himself? He turned around and saw an open pod, his pod. The lights on it were bright red, alerting him of some sort of malfunction. Looking around the room, he tried to remember at least something. All in vain. Suddenly, the same hum came from the other side of the room. It was slowly getting louder. The man turned towards the sound. One of the pods was glowing with red light. After a few moments, the pod's doors shifted. The man started running without thinking. He just ran with all he had. The only thing the man wished for was to be as far from this place as possible. He rushed through the dark, unfamiliar hallways, having no clue of where they could possibly lead. After he turned a corner for about the 20th time, the man stopped. He staggered to a nearby wall and leaned against it. He tried to catch his breath, one thing occupying his mind. I can't stay here. The man heard the sound of footsteps from somewhere far away. Apparently, the person from that pod was rapidly closing in. There was no time to think. The man took off once again. He couldn't remember how he'd escaped. His legs just brought him to the exit through an endless array of identical hallways. As soon as he saw light flicker at the end of another hallway, he quickened his pace without even realizing it. Eden. This dick. When he broke out of the darkness, the man found himself in a deserted alleyway illuminated by the single signboard. He could hear a calm voice behind his back. All roads lead to Eden, but you can choose how you get there. The late night sky had already begun to brighten up. I get it. Do you guys get? I get it. The man heard a terrible loud screeching coming from somewhere high above. When the man raised his head, he saw a long snake-like train. It accelerated before disappearing somewhere between the tall gray buildings. With his eyes wide open, the man watched the unfamiliar city waking up. The cold wind blew across the alleyway. The man shivered. A robe made of thin, almost transparent fabric was the only thing he was wearing. People had slowly begun filling the alley. The man didn't want somebody to see him in his current outfit. His skinny, half-naked body could also be seen because of the sun that had treacherously appeared out of nowhere. Lurking in the shadows, the man sneaked through the narrow passage, trying to avoid contact with the omnipresent people. Every time the light appeared in a window, he shivered. Not gonna lie, I'm lost, but this feels interesting, right? Like, I'm a little bit lost too. I think essentially is he was in some sort of like cryogenic sleep, but there was like a test simulation with it as well. The goal in the simulation was trying to find Eden, but he was in Eden all along. And I think like the goal to wake up out of the cryo sleep was to find Eden. There's many ways that they could wake up from that sleep. So it's your choice. And his choice was that he wanted to suffer the most, and for some reason he's like a lost cause, and I think it's just because of his like strange paranoia and anxiety. You know, it's weird. I'm still kind of piecing it together, so I'm not sure if that's completely true. That's crazy. Yeah, dude, it's fucking wild. Okay. That morning turned out to be especially memorable for May. She had never seen lunatics walking around her residential block before. She stretched and got up from her chair, ready to have some fun. Hey, moron. Oh my god. The guy in a white coat started to look around nervously, trying to figure out where the voice had come from. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Have you escaped a loony bin or what? The man was turning his head back and forth so intensely he barely kept his balance. Finally, he noticed the rowdy lady. He got scared and was going to run away, however. The man stared at the building instead, frozen like a statue. He was somehow attracted to it, but he had no idea why. His head thrown back, he continued to stare as if trying to embrace the whole building with his eyes. In a few moments, he had become obsessed with it. He had to get inside. He totally forgot about May and started walking towards the entrance with confident steps. Are you dumb? Get the hell out of here or I'll call the police. However, the man didn't pay her any more attention. May was surprised by the sudden change in his behavior. What a lunatic. Reluctant, she opened the door and went out to face the man in the white coat. Listen, let's solve this peacefully. I won't harm you and hey. The man had shoved her hard and ran to the stairs. Stop right there. Damn it. She was going to chase after him, but she stopped herself soon enough. It would be better to call the police first. The man had run up to the 10th floor without catching a breath and leaned against the concrete fencing. What was he doing here? The answer was simple. Just for a moment, he thought that someone might be waiting for him in this building. The thought came to him as soon as he escaped that dark labyrinth. However, he was too scared back then and the thought vanished. But now he was obsessed with it. Finally, the man stopped in front of one of the floors. A lifeless gray hallway which had a feeling of depression to it, an array of lifeless gray doors. It was hard to believe that people could really be living there. The man proceeded the corridor until he stopped at the door N337. He could tell it was the right door. The man braced himself and knocked. Silence. He knocked again, but there was no response. After the third try, which had obviously failed, he reached out for the doorknob. But his hand stopped at the last moment. The man looked at it in shock. His skin was pallid and almost as gray as the walls surrounding him. He turned his gaze toward his coat. It was covered in dust and mud. Nobody would welcome such a guest. However, it was too late to give up. Maybe it was his only chance to find out what had happened to him. He grabbed the doorknob with confidence and opened the door. As soon as he entered, the man started coughing. The floor, the furniture, the walls, everything was completely covered in dust, and the air in the room was stale. He covered his mouth with his hand, came up to the window, and threw it open. The curtains flew up at the sudden gust of wind, letting sunlight through for a brief moment. It was just enough for the man to take a good look at the surroundings, including personal belongings of the residents. It seemed like two people lived there, one of them most probably being a woman. Or maybe they had lived there? It was obvious nobody had been there for a long time. The man walked along the walls with caution, trying not to step on something with his bare feet. One of the walls drew his attention. There was another door behind the cloth. He came up to the wall and moved the cloth, and as he was going to open the door, a thought came to him. There might be people inside. It would be better to knock first. However, that door was no different from the first one. The man heaved a deep sigh and pulled on the doorknob. It was closed. He pulled stronger, but nothing happened. Please, open the door. What came out from his mouth was a pathetic wheeze of a voice. The man didn't care. He wanted someone to hear him. Open the door. He had nowhere to go. His only hope was behind that door. He knew it in his heart. However, he got no reply. I beg you, open the door. He started to scream. Then he began to yank the doorknob. He began to yank the doorknob, but no matter how he tried, it wouldn't budge. Then he kicked the door so hard it cracked. Another kick, and it was thrown open. Panting, the man entered the room that was hidden behind the door. Ah! The stench inside was so intense it forced him to lean on the wall and slowly slide down. It was a smell of decay. The tiled floor along with the walls was covered in crimson stains, but the man could only look one way. Oh shit. The sound of police sirens could be heard through the thrown open window. This was made by the same guy that made Buckshot Roulette. I just realized that. That was crazy. What does any of that mean? I don't fucking know. Wait, what'd that mean? I think what that means, bear with me here, okay? One sec. So I think what that means is I think he was in the cryogenic pod because it was some sort of test. It was some sort of test for him to see if he could change. He commit a murder. He moidled someone. I think Sylvia, his wife, I think he murdered her. And that was the person that was left in that shower, in that room. Also, this is the link to Asgard Falls for you, Riddell, the game that we played earlier that you said was cute. You could check that out there. So I think he murdered his wife, and then he was put into like this like rehabilitation program, which was like the cryogenic sleep to see if he could get rehabilitated. When he failed to get rehabilitated, the computer program abandoned him and said that you are beyond saving, so he can't be saved. Those two other people in there, thank you for the link. Yeah, no worries. The two other people in there, I think that Anna is a part of the simulation, obviously, and she's supposed to be this undying love. And I think it's supposed to teach the person in that simulation undying love. And I think that Joseph is supposed to teach him loyalty. It's supposed to teach them that. So it's like a whole rehabilitation course for them. Here, let me switch screens so we're not like this. I think it's exactly that. So essentially he didn't get rehabilitated. Whoa, mental rehab, dude, seriously. So when he couldn't fix himself, the computer program gave up on him. He had to go outside, and then he would immediately be arrested and reprimanded for his crimes. That's what I think. The computer simulation girl had to like have been the program. Maybe it was a relative of some sort. That's just like trying to help him get better, but otherwise I really don't know what the explanation behind that would be. Really fucking good game though. Like it was really interesting. Like I really didn't think we would play such an epic game. I thought we had 3 more games that we were supposed to get through, and now I'm just kind of like, well, my throat hurt real bad. So I think we are going to call it quits for now. Thank you everyone for making my birthday fucking awesome. It really means a lot to me that you guys, yeah, super cool and introspective, dude. Hell yeah. Thanks for showing up, guys. It means a lot to me. We're gonna be posting more in the Discord. I have like all the streams set up. I think tomorrow is a break, and then the 29th we'll be streaming again. I think we might be streaming Alien Isolation, so yay. So glad I could catch the stream. Thanks, Riddell. That means a lot. Thank you everyone. Really appreciate every single one of you for your friendship and just for freaking hanging out, you guys. Happy birthday, man. Hope you have an awesome day. You too. And with that, my name is Backpack Comics, and I will see you guys in the next video. Let me get this over. Bye bye. Have a nice night.